What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jaded Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah, right now. Never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghost. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV.
Y'all salute Eastwick forever. You know that, bro.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat.
Yo.
Yeah. BTBTV. One more time for y'all in the back. Got slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up everyday mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My ones on overload, say you overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okie doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote.
Salute, God.
The street, effing harbor flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who want to play to them blood scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their veins stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target and put our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafio. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah, BTBTV. It's the movement, man.
Let's get them, boy.
You're born, let's get them. Let's get them.
All right. Peace to my brother Cross. Salute, bro.
Salute, God. Just getting up, moving around and shit.
Yeah,
how's it going?
That's going great, man. You know, we're about to get on this Hassan Campbell rants, and we're
okay.
See what I have to say about it. Salute to Black Widow, DJ Pooh, salute. DJ Pooh 21, salute. I see you in the building, man. We're about to get it real cracking right now, man. So, you know,
salute,
Yaya in the building, my bro. Eastwick stand up, Eastwick strong. You know how we do. But, you know, we Hassan Campbell went on Jay Prince kind of heavy. I don't know if you heard it or not. Well, I'm going to let you hear it right now, bro.
Already.
We're about to go in, bro.
Oh, shit.
All right, this is it right here. Hold up. I think this is it right here. Hold up 1 second.
But you don't run in Texas. Crime Stoppers and Neighborhood Watch program run this. I'm a part of it.
And say, I don't know the situation with that paperwork. I don't know how that paperwork came about. I don't know the caliber of the nigga of that paperwork. But he came in, he checked into your house. Mob ties, right? Fuck your mob ties. Fuck your mother and everything that gave birth to you, you bitch ass nigga. I don't respect you because you had a child.
Whoa,
nigga. Takeoff was a baby. He died in your camp. When I go outside and I'm amongst my niggas,
Jay Prince is a powerful nigga.
Jay Prince could suck a. Listen, I want you to understand, son. Jay Prince could suck a soft dick, a hard dick, a long dick, a small dick. I don't give a fuck about Jay Prince. He could suck any dick, and that's coming from Hassan Campbell. You's a bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. I will slap the shit out of your afro. I will bitch smack the shit out of your afro. Your fucking son. When Wallow sat up there and said, some of you niggas was raised, your son was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. The only thing Wallow bitch ass didn't understand, when he said that, I know Jay Prince Jr., no, he is his father's child.
You got respect
I'm
for
not
Wallow
finished,
Gilly, though.
because when Jay Prince Jr.
This way y'all jump in. Like,
hold up, wait, they gonna get there. Because what they say, hold up, my niggas, is not accountable for what I say.
Give me out of the camera. I don't know.
My niggas is not accountable for what I say. So what I'm saying is
powerful.
So what I'm saying is, right, Jay Prince, right? You let that innocent boy, right? My brothers, right?
What floor is this? Third floor?
Third floor.
Hassan.
Hold up, Matt. Hold on. Because that's what balances me. My brothers balance me.
Hold on.
No. Hey, listen, I got nobody hit me like, where do we find Hassan? I'm like, I'm not lying to nobody.
Hold up, Hold up. Yo, that's word to my mother. Listen, Jay Prince, you call Shorty a rat, right? Because y'all blew that little nigga brains out. That was an innocent kid. So you called
allegedly. We're not putting none on nobody. We're not putting none on nobody.
No. The tape said what they said. Fuck that. The tape showed your bastard son when the girl was crying. The witness, listen, the courts is the courts. And they said it's 3 minutes, nigga. The girl said, Jay Prince Jr., what do you want me to do with the body? He said, leave that nigga. That's what you felt about the little nigga? Conviction, nigga. It's on the internet. So what I'm saying to you is, right? Sometimes I wish I could go back to being me. I would slap the fucking afro off of Jay Prince with that bullshit that he's talking. Like, who you talking to? Nigga, we New York niggas. Who you talking to? Take the what and leave the what?
Hans, calm down, Pop.
No, that nigga said up there saying.
Hold on, Pop.
Hold up. That nigga said up there saying, hold up. He said up there saying, yo, hold up. Jay Prince said up there said, listen, I'm going to tell y'all what he did, right? If you ever.
Yo, it's your boy, man. It's Super Bowl Sunday, you heard? Campbell Slice Jr., a.k.a.
God.
Yeah, I'm here, God. Yo.
That right there. Now that's some old. It's almost like when he went off on Duck's mama. And he gonna have to retract that shit, bro. Like that right there, I understand that. But I think a lot of people getting misconstrued. One, the shit ain't got nothing to do with Poppy. And Poppy just want to be talked about. But when you talk about a nigga dead mother and call a nigga son a bastard child, Poppy, I don't even know what kind of goddamn army you got to be saying that. There's one thing to say, fuck the nigga. Yeah. I'm with it. But nigga, you said that nigga mama.
Yo. But I'm going to say something though. You know what I'm saying? The way Hassan Campbell went at it, he shouldn't have said all that about the mom and all that stuff. I feel the same way about Jay Prince because the reason I feel like this, man, because now you're trying to cover up now.
I'm with you on that, guy. Like when you're doing comedy, see, here's the thing about it. This is what I don't like about Poppy. The fact that, my nigga, you are a blogger, right? You're a blogger. You're not supposed to be opinionated. You're just a blogger. You're just blogging on what's going on. When you start getting into talking about what niggas done did and half the shit Poppy get is off the internet. Everything he get off the internet. That nigga just repeat it. I ain't never seen him like do no homework. He just say it and he'll go off of what's trending. And that right there, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Fuck him being gangster, not gangster, nigga. When you get to the point, nigga, you're a known person and people watch you and you say something about a grown man, it's a grown man now. We got to talk grown man. Smith man older than you, Poppy. It's a grown ass old nigga. Then you keep in it. We go back to the same shit. That's a baby. That's not a baby, bro. That was a grown ass man that smoked weed and did everything else. So I'm tired of it. It's not a grown. I mean, it's not a kid. It's not a baby.
He's a baby compared to us, bro. He could have been our son.
No, bro. He's a grown man. He's not a baby. A baby is a baby. This nigga's an adult. You know what I mean? Like, I get the age difference, but shit ain't no different, nigga. At 21, nigga, what's the difference between me in the club and a 21-year-old in the club? Not a damn thing that he an adult. That's the only difference. Other than that, a 50-year-old nigga could be in the club with a 20-year-old nigga. But the adult thing, 21-year-old, but you got to be an adult to get in there. But I mean, like I said, I'm all with it, man. I get it. But I don't, like I said again, the situation is bad, but Poppy, you can't say that about nobody. You speaking way past the paperwork. You supposed to stay on the paperwork. The paperwork, that's all it's about. You mad about the paperwork. You shouldn't be mad about this nigga and his son and his bastard son and all that shit. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, that's just my opinion, you know?
And I feel you, bro. And I'm going to tell you my opinion. My opinion on it. You hear me good, right? You hear me good, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, my opinion on it, man, is Jay Prince brought all this on himself.
So do you think it's right? I've heard you have your disagreements with Prince, but I've never heard you go. I just couldn't see you going that far. You know, involving people's mamas or you ain't even go that far into Jay Prince Jr. Nobody's done that. But for you, I couldn't even imagine knowing how you are and how you feel as a man and as being a black man to say this heinous stuff. That mama ain't got nothing to do with what happened at the goddamn point. Yeah, man, that's weak.
But bro, we're more intelligent than Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell working off 8th grade education. You think what I'm saying? So he don't know how to
you're right.
He don't know how to articulate his words like we articulate our words, bro.
Yeah, but what's dangerous is, think about it though, God. This is the same people that people follow. This nigga have 4,000 people in a chat on a live at one time. He does 10 to 15 to 20. He does 100,000 views. So at 100,000 views, and you're spewing that, and these other kids gonna be like, yeah, fuck Jay Prince. Cause then he said, cause he used one what I didn't like, he used that a lot. Shit, we from New York. What we look like being scared, now you separating shit. That again got nothing to do with New York, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. When I be listening to these bloggers, he jumped in. The first thing he said, man, what the fuck? Shut up, nigga. We from New York. We don't play that. What does that mean? You see what I'm saying? I just watch people like that. Like you say, now it makes sense. He got an 8th grade reading level. Nigga, that's dangerous to have a nigga that ain't that smart that got that many people under his control. And he got a big ass following. I hope he able to apologize for that shit. But me personally, if I wouldn't take it back. Not like, no, nigga, keep the same energy, my nigga. You just in the group too. Keep on. You calling me a rat? Said my son's mother was fuck that bitch, and like, whoa, bro. Excuse my language, but whoa.
Not for what you're saying, because what he said was reckless. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about nobody's moms. You know what I'm saying? Because Hassan Campbell, I'm gonna keep it real. When me and him was going at it, he went on my mom's call. My mom's a crackhead and all that.
What?
What is mine? Yeah.
Oh,
this is back in 2017, bro. That's why whenever I see Hassan Campbell, I'm gonna smack dog shit out of him.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine that was in 2017. This motherfucker now, imagine now, he done got bigger than he is now. That's like if he just 2023, if he turn around and say that to you again, nigga, you gonna figure out how to get to him now versus when you see him.
Yo, bro, I know his address anyway, so
see?
It's easy to get to him, man.
Yeah, allegedly. We're gonna say that on
allegedly.
Yeah, he don't know shit, y'all. That's alleged. I know that for a fact. He don't know. yeah, he don't know.
But let's see what Charleston White had to say about Jay Prince. And then we'll have what Charleston White had to say about Hassan Campbell too. This is a good one, yo.
I already know.
Oh, somebody said, you didn't see what that person just said?
Nah, what?
I don't know. Here we go, right here. Look, I'm gonna pull it up, bro. Hold up. I'm gonna put it in so you can see it.
Every time the police kill a nigga, here go mob time.
Oh yeah.
When a nigga chain get took, give a mob tie. Say, give him back his goddamn chain. Police kill a nigga, that's what mob tie do. When it's some rap shit, get what mob tie saying. Mob ties. Police kill a nigga, get what mob tie do. When the police kill a nigga, get what the gang banging nigga do. All you bitch ass niggas. The 5 police killed a black man, guess what y'all doing? When a nigga kill a nigga, guess what y'all saying? Give me his mama address. Pull up. Drop the location. I ain't heard y'all ask the police drop one location. I ain't
Salute Stone, see you, bro.
Drop the location.
Mr. Smith
Mob ties, GDs, BDs. None of that shit. None of that shit. You bitch ass nigga catch pussy. So if mob ties so bad, why Jay Prince online snitching on everybody? Talking about this was said this. Say, man, let me tell y'all something about Jay Prince Jr. That nigga ain't never had a fight, a one-on-one fight. Jay Prince Jr. can't throw no motherfucking straight punches like this. That nigga been rich out this way. That nigga can't throw no motherfucking punches like this. That boy flimsy and flicky. Everybody in Texas know Mob James Prince is not a mob. He's an entertainment rap mogul. He's not a mobster gangster. There's nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Cause they'll do to James Prince just what they doing to Larry Hoover. Put his ass underground where y'all can't see him or hear from him. Same thing with Jeff Ford. Whoever y'all think is bad, Big Meat, whoever y'all think is bad, that white boy got a place called Florence ADX. And they make all them niggas break. Larry Hoover broke. Jeff Ford broke. Big Meat broke. So don't come telling me about no money. El Chapo broke. Man. Yeah, Chapo breaking. Cause that white boy put you somewhere where you can't even talk, nigga. So don't come telling me about no weak ass mob boss like Mob James, nigga. Don't come telling me about no weak ass nigga killing nigga like King Von. Tell me about a nigga named Makai Johnson, Galvin Long, King Von, Mob James, Tupac, whoever y'all love. Them niggas don't compare to Galvin Long and Makai Johnson. Them niggas is pussy. Them niggas is pussy. Them niggas will not shoot a gun at the police. Them niggas ain't like Dacian Steptoe. Nigga Meats was there. When Meats called himself going to the feds, when Meats called himself trying to go to the feds and act like he gonna put BMF in the feds, did what they did with them white folks did. Come here, Meats. You get your goddamn ass over here. Come on, sir. Come here. Come here, Meats. You think you finna BMF? Get your goddamn ass over here. Yes, sir. No more BMF. No more. I'm gonna let my son play it. I'm gonna let little Meats play BMF. Okay. 50 Cent. No! Hey, listen, I don't want to be BMF no more. Put it in the movies. Put it in the movies. The white boy know how to make their goddamn ass sit down somewhere. That white man made Big Meat sit down. Big Meat showing off his muscles now. He ain't talking no big mafia talk no more. None of these niggas talking mafia talk. Mob James, Mob Ties, guess what? Mob bosses never talk, nigga. Why we got a mob boss talking? We got a mob boss talking, y'all. We all the gangster movies we done seen. We ain't never seen a goddamn mob boss talking.
That's facts.
What the fuck James Prince talking for? Shut up, James. Shut up, Jimmy. You said Jimmy. Shut up, talking mob talk. Let Finesse 2 times keep rapping, and you mob gangsters shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yep. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Prince doing all this goddamn talking on all these goddamn platforms. I thought you was a mob boss. I thought y'all were mob ties, nigga. The Genovese family mob bosses, man, god damn. Fuck is wrong with all these niggas, man? The niggas didn't talk. The niggas didn't talk. Them old niggas, Bumpy Johnson and all, them niggas didn't talk.
Luke Bumpy Johnson.
Luke Bumpy Johnson fact.
These niggas got some loose lips. Man, we ain't never heard no Italian mob boss sit down and get no motherfucking shit on
Bumpy Johnson was a real gangster.
What is wrong with James Prince, man? Man, just keep your mouth closed. Don't speak on it, man. Boy, I lost all respect for what y'all love and idolize. Man, I lost all respect for Rap-A-Lot Records. Let me just say this. I don't have no motherfucking respect for Mob Ties.
Salute to the realest Frank Matthews, too.
Frank Matthews, definitely real.
Weak black man. No,
Frank Matthews and
that white boy separate them in interrogation room, nigga. They go talk.
Y'all.
Mob Ties is a bunch of weak black men that won't stand up to white folks, nigga. So in my mind, Mob Ties, James Prince Jr., Rap-A-Lot Records, all them niggas got pussy, nigga. When it
How they gonna stand up to their bosses?
Shooting, when it come to pedophiles and rapists, niggas beating up bitches, nigga, shit that go on in the community, Mob Ties be silent in a motherfucker, man. There's a woman by the name of Miss Pap. Pap means predators, parents against predators. One of the halfway houses that houses the predators, the registered sex offenders, is owned by Mr. James Prince.
Yep.
One of the motherfucking houses where all the Predators in Houston is registered. It is owned by Mr. James Prince. Just in case y'all didn't know.
Wow.
Yep.
I ain't scared of no motherfucking nigga. Call they self a mob. I'm scared of the goddamn Klan, nigga. The Ku Klux Klan. I ain't scared of no motherfucking mob, nigga. I call the police on them niggas, and them niggas will scatter like roaches.
Crazy,
Them big ass mob time niggas.
It's crazy,
Them
dog.
big ass mob time niggas, nigga. They don't run Texas. The Texas Rangers run Texas, nigga.
Yep.
The United States Northern District of Federal Court runs Texas. Don't know motherfucking James Prince run shit. He run a bunch of weak ass niggas on Rap a Lot. He run a bunch of weak ass rapping niggas. Finesse 2 times now. But he don't run no motherfucking Texas, nigga. Crime Stoppers and Neighborhood Watch program run this shit, nigga. Yeah. I'm a part of the shit that run Texas, nigga. The police. So tell James Prince he don't run a motherfucking thing up here, nigga. James Prince don't run a motherfucking thing up here, nigga. Damn sure ain't never run nothing in Dallas. His sons and them get their ass kicked up here. His sons and them get bullied up here in Dallas, Texas, nigga. I bully the bullies, nigga. Whack 100.
That nigga robbed me,
James
bro.
Prince, Mob James, Dirk, King Von. I bully the bullies. You know why? Because I call the police on every last one of them bitch ass niggas from James Prince to James Prince Jr. James Prince Jr. Boy, let me tell you something, Junior. You know jumping on bitches, nigga. Beating up strippers and taking pussy when you're drunk, nigga. After club hours, Junior. Shut your little ass up, nigga. Shut your motherfucking ass up, J. Prince Jr. You known for beating up stripper bitches and taking pussy when you're drunk after club hours, nigga, during the after hours time. Stop talking like y'all a mob. I'm sick of you niggas. You ain't no goddamn mob, James. You ain't no goddamn mob, James. And y'all ain't got no goddamn mob time. They need to put you in the feds, nigga. James Prince needs to go to federal prison. And his sons need to go too, nigga. I'm sick of you niggas playing like y'all a mob, nigga. And y'all ain't got the same connection as the Italian gangster, nigga. Kill a politician then, nigga. Put a hit out on a cop then, nigga. If y'all the goddamn mob. Or shut y'all goddamn ass up, James and James Jr.
That's facts.
I hate the Prince family. I hate Rap a Lot records. I hate what you niggas represent and stand for, nigga. A bully family that's really weak. Y'all ain't the Kennedys, nigga. Y'all ain't the Bushes. Y'all ain't the DuPonts, nigga. Y'all ain't the...
Hold on. I want to say something real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this in all due respect. Charleston White, stop stealing my slogan. I'm the only nigga on YouTube that started that bully the bullies, nigga. I'm gonna let you borrow right now. I'm gonna let you borrow, Charleston. I started that.
It's real. You bully the bullies, but and on a lot of them parts, he telling the truth. But when he said Tupac, y'all, when he said Tupac, he said that Tupac shot at somebody. People say he didn't, but during the time doing Freaknik, he ended up shooting at what was supposed to have been some undercovers that was fucking with him doing Freaknik time.
No, they was messing with another black person. They was harassing the black guy. And Tupac popped off.
Yeah, I was down there doing Freak. That was 96, 97. I think it was 96, 97.
That's not our kids not focused on the enemy now. We see each other as the only enemy. When we were coming up, you know, the cops was very panicked. They were hesitant how they dealt with us because we was in shootouts with them all the time. See, that was common when I was coming. We didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck who you was.
Beat them up. We did all that.
Yeah. So all of that stuff that's going on now today is reminiscent of an absent culture that men carried from the 80s and the 90s.
But I'm gonna tell you,
it wasn't passed over to the new generation.
But you remember back in the 60s and the 50s and stuff, they were doing the same thing they doing to black people that they're doing now. In our generation, they wasn't doing that shit because we stood up for ourselves. We had.
So that's why.
Yeah.
But we stood up for ourselves because of the fight that our parents were doing in the late 60s and the early 70s. That was in us. We were born in those environments.
I think the thing about it, they have the fight because what's scary about them, they don't. it's not the motivation of the fight for the protect. I think they have the motivation because they don't know what they don't. I think this is their age, dog. They don't understand what physical pain could be or fear or whatever. It's almost like they just go straight full speed.
They zombie. They don't have knowledge of self, and that's what we're watching. We're watching a whole generation, just like you said. See, look. I said this yesterday. Even Charleston White got to pick a side.
Yeah.
See, if you're a civilian, you got to watch your mouth. See, if you're a gangster, you got to watch your mouth. If you're a thug, you get to say what you want, but the consequences are severe. Like my man yesterday, you feel me? He told Glaze, hey, you could push you type of nigga that will knock my head off. But then if I shoot you and you survive, you'll call the cops.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how it go outside of the code of gangsterism, because as gangsters we handle our handle. However, in the world with civilians that have no association with gangsters, meaning that you don't see civilians talking slick to John Gotti ever. You feel me? Castellanos and them ever, regardless of what they got going on with them. You don't never see nobody that's a civilian talking slick. Neither do you see past gangsters talking slick to them, even regardless of how they are, because there's a level, there's a level of accountability, and that's where Jay Prince and them was exposed. See, it was time for them to be accountable for all of this shit that you done bragged about and all of this shit you done influenced and forced on people. Now it's time for you to be accountable because the shit was live on video. This ain't 89, nigga. This is 2023. Bro, when we did shit back then, there was no evidence unless people were there. Literally. And their word could be distorted in court. That's how I got away.
Yeah. Well, yo,
first degree attempted murder.
We're gonna get back on the topic real quick. We're gonna get back to building on it. But I want to finish. Everybody finish here with
I didn't hear what Hassan said.
I'm gonna go back. I got it for you.
Y'all bully your own people, nigga. So fuck mob ties, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, since somebody try to kill me, I'm gonna put all you niggas' ass in jail. I'll put a case on all you niggas, Prince.
I ain't bullshitting. I know him. He mean every word he says.
Street, nigga.
I don't blame him.
Street rules, street ties, street organization, street principles. I don't give a fuck about nothing, street nigga. I'm law abiding. I love law. I'm a police calling ass nigga, man. And I love to be the nigga to put rapper like records, James Prince in jail, nigga. Threaten me like you talk to Quavo and take out nigga. I ain't never need your protection, nigga. And I'll be in Houston on the 17th, nigga. I ain't never needed none of you nigga protection.
Yeah, you don't be there.
Law is for. 911, I'm scared. I need help, Mr. Police. Fuck you, rap mode. You a rap mode, nigga. You ain't a boss. You the CEO of Rap a Lot. Stop living in this fairy tale world, James Prince, like y'all the mob. You ain't no goddamn mob, nigga. You a rap label.
That's it.
Hey, I want to be honest though.
Playing
Jay
like
Prince,
a goddamn record label.
That nigga Police too. That's what we missing out on, bro.
Yeah,
we keep missing out on that. See, y'all forgetting the phone call.
Yeah, fact.
No, but see how his angle is, and I know him well enough. His angle is he wants him to come out and gonna say something. And when he say, he ain't gonna say nothing to him. Because if he come out and say something, see, the difference between him and everybody else, they keep it generalized. See, he gonna start saying stuff that most people not gonna know. Just like when he said about the predators and stuff and the pedophiles. I know that a lot of people, because you got to do the research on him. You can't just do the research. And he is invested in that. And you ask yourself, why is, and people don't realize, and I did that, the hot spots in Texas of child trafficking with predators. See, people don't understand that, but then he has housing for the predators.
Facts.
Think about that. Think about
what I'm saying is this. I agree with what Charleston White said.
Right.
However, like I said, in the world of reality, let's be realistically in how we speak about the subject. One, Jay Prince has only survived this long because he's been the mule for the feds, bro. Facts. So him functioning the way he functioned, him having the payoffs to the police chief, and now his wife that's becoming a politician, only shows that he's been in bed with the politicians the whole time. Yeah. So when Charleston White say he's gonna call the cops, he got to remember who he calling.
Yeah, but then you got to remember. But you also got to remember, like he explained, them white folk don't play that, and he know them white folks. He gonna call the white people that don't like him. See, he ain't gonna call none of. He gonna call the people that been wanting to get. See, this is what Jay Prince. This is what I don't understand. It's almost like all these rappers and all these people are knowing it's like everybody like they get in the call. You know, it's your time coming, right? You know, it's your. It's like to him, it seemed like he know his time coming. Like think about it. This is a damn near 60-some-year-old man that was on a damn interview showing his chains. Like, think about this man has land and everything else, and he's trying to figure out a way to resort back to the youth, and he's doing all this dumb, reckless shit to say I'm gangster, nigga. Everybody got chains.
Hold on, let me tell Stone something. Stone, Suge Knight already been said Jay Prince was the police, because how all of them had the same case, and Jay Prince the only one that didn't go do no jail time or go to trial.
Yeah, and then Mr. Smith, did you watch it? Because I know you were sick. Did you see the fact that we did and Bourne did that? He did the interview. If you go back and check the Wallow and Gilly interview, your boy Jay Prince pulled out paperwork. Ain't nobody even known about this paperwork, bro. It's still an open case. Why would a boss get on the radio station and go around and show and then talk about another nigga and say, you know what we talked about, and when it comes down to Quavo, he's gonna tell the truth all the way from A to Z. He know what went on. It's almost like he's saving face. There ain't no mob, that ain't no boss to me. A boss supposed to take what come with it.
Hey, Cross, let me show you. Hey, Cross, let me show you something.
Let me tell you something real quick. Quavo's sister unfollowed him on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do something about it. She went off on him and she followed him. She said, I want to know what happened to my nephew. And it was rumors out there that she put a bag on your boy's head. She tried to put a bag over there, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard a bunch of niggas say they on their way going to Houston. They want to talk to the princess.
Yeah,
man, let me tell you some shit, bro. Jay Prince has been with the police one or two ways.
Cuba de la Bra, salute my brother.
He's either a mule and he works for them, or he's been paying them like the police chief agreed. And that's what we have to look at when we're talking about that man. So when Charleston White said, hey, I'm gonna call the police, you might be calling his boy that he has lunch with, the nigga that he's been paying his kids college tuition to.
Yeah.
See, and that's real. That's how he's been moving, bro. He's been like that. No, ain't no old lions, bro, in the jungle. That nigga's in the jungle.
Old lions get ran out the jungle by the young.
Old lions die.
And what Offset did and what Offset said, it showed me that he's that young lion. He ain't show no fear of Jay Prince or the Prince.
But that's what I was about to say. Y'all just said it. Y'all hit it on the nail, and that's a good way of saying it. Old lions don't stay in the jungle, so that's what he's doing. He's trying to stay there. He's showing off. He's trying to stay there, but he know it's time to leave the jungle. You done, bro.
He in the zoo, Cross. He just roaring. It's like Madagascar. He roaring like he in the jungle, but he's really in the zoo. Somebody's taking care of him. When we accept the facts,
like you said, he's always been a show pony. That's it,
bro. Like when will we accept the facts? Jay Prince is big amongst us, but Jay Prince is one or two, hanging out of his nose. Bro, we just watched this man's son and brother kill somebody in conspiracy, kill somebody on live video, and the whole police, everybody distorted what happened.
Right.
We just watched this. Like we can't act like we ain't seeing this, bro. The police aided in the bed. They didn't get arrested like normally what happened. What would happen if we were at that type of incident, bro?
Yeah.
And it was on video.
They would have locked everybody up.
Come on, man. Hell yeah, bro. You mean to tell me they weren't arrested? There was no charges? They let a cover up Or some nigga claiming he got killed and then they blamed it on DJ Pat? Like, come on, bro. Look at what's going on. And it ain't them doing it. It's the people that's moving the investigation that's doing it.
Facts.
And it happened right in front of our face.
Yo, let's finish this Charleston. I think we're gonna go to Hassan Campbell because you missed it. I want you to hear what Hassan Campbell said.
All right. Labels. CEO. Nigga ain't shit. Sick of you nigga playing like y'all bigger than what y'all is. Nigga, you ain't shit, James. Nigga, you was the shit when we didn't know your flaws. Now we know you talk too much. Yep. Nigga, you the police. James Prince. Listen to me. You and Junior. Right. Senior and junior. Nigga, let me tell you nigga something. Cause obviously, you ain't as smart as we think you will, James. James, this is an open murder investigation.
Come on, man. Break it down to me.
Fuck is you doing coming and know y'all implicated in it, nigga?
Right.
You snitching. You dropping names.
Salute.
You know these people watching. You know these people listening. What are you trying to do? Curtail the investigation? Silence, James. I thought they moved in silence. When you start talking so much, James. Shh. They watching. They listening, James.
Yeah.
My FBI buddies think you stupid. James, listen to me. My FBI buddies think you stupid. And I'm starting to think it too, nigga. Shh. All those niggas did this. All those niggas before us, James, did this.
Yeah.
All those niggas. Now look at you, James. Yeah, my FBI buddies. I got a bunch of them. You and your boys and your mob ties look weak, James. Picking on those Takeoff and Cardi B and them, James. Talking about you can provide protection. Provide protection when the niggas kill somebody and they run off into the communities and they go protection, James. Give up protection from the police, James, with your mob, James. Your son, Junior, is a coward, James, and you know it, boy.
Yep.
You know you're hiding behind your name and your reputation, and you really ain't got no name and reputation except from doing your own people bad, James.
That's a fact.
James, you ain't got no history of doing that white boy bash, standing up to white folk, fighting police, fighting bikers, fighting Tongo blasts, fighting Mexicans. You ain't got no history of fighting nobody and causing pain but to your own people, James. And God wanted you to hear this, James. You hear me? Because I don't know where it came from, James, but guess what? I'm the nigga to deliver these kind of words to gangsters like you and your crew, James.
Yeah. Yo. Let's see what Hassan had to say because you missed it.
Before you play that,
that's a real spit.
Hold on. Before you play that jock, now you gonna hear this right here. When you hear this, now Hassan, I want to hear what you gonna say. I ain't gonna say shit. Listen to what Hassan said, bro. I don't know. I just think you see him crazy.
Oh yeah, let me go to it. All right.
He gonna have to retract some shit with you.
Why the nigga talk records?
Back again to share our commentary and like we knew, and they not know the rules. And
Jay Prince, let me talk to you, my nigga. Listen, I don't respect you. I stopped respecting you a long time ago. But when you took that young boy up under your camp and decided to sit up there and say, I don't know the situation.
Let me also address this in the chat. Somebody said, folks keep trying to push this narrative like Jay Prince doesn't have power over the streets. Any man in this world that fear another man is not a man. Number one. If you can bleed, that means that you're not God. That means you're susceptible to death, right? So no man's supposed to fear another man. Number one. Nobody owned the streets. This is a problem with ninjas, right? Nobody owned the streets. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Come on,
my
man.
point in this particular, when she door, we don't. Now, what does his mom? He was supposed to laughing in the background, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's looking at the situation like, yo, man, that's crazy. He can't even believe it was said like that. But he gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's friend's daughters.
Let me find one for you.
It was the one right there. That one right there.
I know.
With the red jacket on.
That's Akademiks. I ain't messing with Akademiks right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Let me see.
There's another one.
Oh, that's Akademiks. Let me see.
Oh.
In fact, I'm gonna play some Akademiks by myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me find it.
Well, real talk, we live in a world of distortion, man. Where we don't know what's reality,
right?
From something that you can't call it fake because it's tangible. So it's just deceptive. You feel me?
We go ahead. It's fair use. It's fair use.
And decided to sit up there and say, chat, let me talk to you, my nigga.
Fair use, fair use.
I don't respect you. I stopped respecting you a long time ago. But when you took that young boy up under your camp and decided to sit up there and say, I don't know the situation with that paperwork. I don't know how that paperwork came about. I don't know the caliber of the nigga of that paperwork. But he came in, he checked into your house. Mob ties, right? Fuck your mob ties. Fuck your mother and everything that gave birth to you, you bitch ass nigga. I don't respect you because you had a child that wasn't a street nigga. Takeoff was a baby. He died in your camp. When I go outside and I'm amongst my niggas,
Jay Prince is a powerful nigga.
Jay Prince could suck a. Listen, I want you to understand, son. Jay Prince could suck a soft dick, a hard dick, a long dick, a small dick. I don't give a fuck about Jay Prince. He could suck any dick. And that's coming from Hassan Campbell. You's a bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. I will slap the shit out of your afro. I will bitch smack the shit out of your afro. Your fucking son. When Wallow sat up there and said, some of you niggas was raised, your son was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. The only thing Wallow bitch ass didn't understand, when he said that, I know Jay Prince Jr. No, he is his father's child.
You got respect
I'm
for
not
Wallow
finished
and Gilly, though.
because when Jay Prince Jr.
This way y'all jumping like.
Hold up, wait. They gonna get there because what they say. Hold up, my niggas. My niggas is not accountable for what I say.
Give me out of the camera. I don't know.
My niggas is not accountable for what I say. So what I'm saying
Prince
is
powerful.
So what I'm saying is right. Jay Prince, right? You let that innocent boy, right? My brothers, right?
What floor is this? Third floor?
Third floor.
Hassan.
Hold up, Matt.
Hold on.
Because that's what balances me. My brothers balance me.
Hold on.
No. Hey, listen, I don't want nobody hit me like, where do we find Hassan? I'm like, I'm not lying to nobody.
Hold up. Yo, that's word to my mother. Listen, Jay Prince, you call Shorty a rat, right? Because y'all blew that little nigga brains out. That was an innocent kid. An innocent kid. So you call him
allegedly. We're not putting none on nobody. We're not putting none on nobody.
No. The tape said what they said. Fuck that. The tape showed your bastard son when the girl was crying. The witness, listen, the courts is the courts. And they said it's 3 minutes, nigga. The girl said, Jay Prince Jr., what do you want me to do with the body? He said, leave that nigga. That's what you felt about the little nigga? Conviction, nigga. It's on the internet. So what I'm saying to you is, right? Sometimes I wish I could go back to being me. I would slap the fucking afro off of Jay Prince with that bullshit that he's talking. Like, who you talking to? Nigga, we New York niggas. Who you talking to? Take the what and leave the what?
Highs, calm down, Pop.
No, that nigga said up there said.
Hold on, Pop.
Hold up. That nigga said up there said. Hold up. He said up there said. Yo, hold up. Jay Prince said up there said, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what he did, right? If you ever hold up, brothers, right? You ever caught your wife cheating? Then told the bitch, it's your fault I cheated on you.
Nah.
I cheated on you because you ain't washed the dishes.
Oh, she caught you cheating.
No. Jay Prince, what he did was equivalent to. He telling everybody on the internet, all the real niggas, whoever that nigga was that made the statement is a rat. We don't even know if he's a civilian.
All right, Pop.
Hold up 1 second. I'm about to be finished. We don't even know if he's a civilian. We don't know what happened. But what we do know is the street niggas know is you took a nigga into your house that you said was your son's best friend. And then his nephew died there. And instead of you sitting up there saying, yo, whatever I could do to take care of the family and end this tragic, you sit up there deflecting, calling a nigga a rat. When the reality of it is, yes, certain niggas are rats. But we ain't gonna take away the fact that you set a nigga up, lined the nigga up, left the nigga in your fucking house. He died in your kitchen, and you sat up there and still ate spaghetti like it was nothing. Nigga, you super foul.
All right, Joe. John, you heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you think about Hassan 6? He also said that he had smacked Jay Prince's mother.
Yeah, he's speaking reckless, and you know he ain't, he's not too educated. Like you could tell by his choice of words, like his placement of words. And he talking that rah-rah shit most people talking. Jay Prince is who he is, but he's also a man. You feel me? So you don't fear a man, you respect a man. You feel me, bro? And I say that all the time because I come from the real world when it come from the street. I come from pain. I come from loss, bro. And regardless to whom or what in the art of war, regardless of your adversary, you have to respect your adversary, study, because you can't overcome him. At least you fail in that measure. So a lot of people is gaining, fodder and banter and rhetoric off of the situation at hand. However, it's very big difference when you run up on them niggas. Yeah. Like Wack 100 said, when he run up on Jay Prince, you're gonna see if you willing to go to jail. You feel me? That's some shit we'll say if we out here willing to go to jail. But nigga, when you work millions, why in the fuck is you going to jail?
Yeah.
Like we gotta think. When a nigga say, I'm gonna run up on him and blah, 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 woo. All right, that's what you say, bro, but you really ain't got no personal vendetta against him because he never really did anything personal to you. Right. So a man is measured by the weight of his words, bro. And a lot of us get on these damn TV now, you feel me, which is the internet, it's personal television, and we start displaying these characteristics and spewing these reckless verbiage of disrespect. Like, you don't speak about nobody's mother, bro. Just like when Willie D was talking that bullshit about Kanye mom, bro. Like, you don't do that, bro. Now, if that man in the street and you in the street, and that man make a violation, in my world where I come from, other family members pay for that shit too. That's when they get involved. See? But that's the real world of gangsterism. And there ain't no measure for disrespecting that, because now you make something that once was become something else. And so these men have to be held accountants for their words. Ain't no fear for James, Prince, but ain't no disrespect either. You feel me? Because we all become adversaries in that case.
Well, that's the thing about that with Hassan. Like, bro, you a blogger, bro. You
Yeah,
man. No attack. I mean, you talking about this nigga mama, then you said bastard son. Bro, you're not talking about no little ass kids. You talking about a grown ass nigga, man, with a lot of money. And everybody just ain't gonna let you you took that somewhere else. It's one thing to talk about the man and say, like, you know, hey man, you niggas ain't no mob. Like your boy CW said, y'all ain't the mob, because the mob would do this. You done went into some shit, you bitch ass. I'll smack the shit out of you, smack your afro. Then come on, bro.
Now remember what I said earlier though. We have gangsters, we have civilians, and we got thugs. Civilians are a part of a government organized protected faction. Yeah. Gangsters are members of an organized crime faction. Thugs are petty, undisciplined criminals. Indeed. This is by definition. So when we see a thug talking reckless to a gangster, that thug will have to pay for those words one day. And that's what I was saying to my man yesterday, speaking to Glades. Regardless of what they did to somebody else, that don't give you the right to talk to them as if they did it to you.
Yo, like I said, I told you yesterday, I'll tell you again today. I tell Glades his face. Me and Glades, we already got a personal issue, you know what I'm saying? Because he was going
That's different, boy.
So, you know what I'm
saying?
That's
different. Yeah, that's different.
So, you know what I mean?
That's my point. That's my point. If you don't have anything, bro, if the man never did nothing to you, we get into these conversations, we get so emotionally invested, we start talking hyperbole, bro. We start talking advertisement for ourselves, marketing ourselves through our goddamn words towards another man that can't defend himself against your words.
Hey, John,
it's TV.
Hey, John, let me tell you what it was though. You know, I interviewed my big brother Benny, you know what I'm saying, last year. So old boy, Rat, what's his name again? Brian Rat Gibbs.
Yeah.
He got Benny number, called Benny, he was like, yo, why you let that clown nigga interview you? And Benny was like, yo, that's my little brother. He ain't no clown either, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Benny like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga was mad. He got mad about that. But how you be mad when you ratted on Benny too, nigga? You have the name of the paperwork, nigga.
Right. He was snitching on Preem Team.
He snitched on Benny. I read the paperwork yesterday. You heard it, right, Cross?
Yeah, remember I got off a little bit before. But yeah, they didn't mention that.
But now my thing is this, right? You know those niggas don't let, like when you a rap, bro, you're not allowed to come around in the circles of real men. Like the real niggas, you're not allowed to come around in circles. You already know that when you violated that. So that's why I said, why was he on the internet talking crazy when you know you're not allowed to be heard? But in this world now, niggas can be heard.
Yo, but check this out. I want you to hear what Charleston White said about Hassan Campbell. He goes on. So we about to laugh.
Yeah, I already know.
Facts, JK.
Let's keep it going.
When he disrespected FBG Duck's mom, got into.
Hold on. What's this? We go back up.
The one that's staying right next to him, even like a Bullis Gotti. I don't know if Bullis Gotti getting followers from dealing with Hassan Campbell, or maybe he's buying the followers. I don't know. It seems like he's buying. But let me get off that, man. Let me just let Charleston White continue to speak. You did.
I used to invite Hassan Campbell to come to Texas on do community work. I brought FBG Duck Mama. I brought Tuka Mama. I brought them to Meadowbrook Middle School. Dewberry took him to Dallas. So we were doing a lot in school. So I would invite Hassan Campbell to come out and do work. I thought he was a community nigga. He don't do no community work. So
Hassan is a couch nigga. You did. I think Hassan is a little bit scared of the community. Like the little nigga NBA young boy was saying, man, this real talk. He was like, yo, I'm scared of people. Not saying like he's shook. He's saying like I'm scared of people. It's subliminally telling you like I can't be around motherfuckers because motherfuckers do dumb shit, and then you got to do some dumb shit, end up in jail, or you end up on the wrong end. Your ass be in the hospital. But yeah, some people don't like being around people because people do be, even if you could be at a cookout and somebody fighting over there. Over here is cool. Bullets is flying. Nigga over where it's cool at. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't like to be around people. So Hassan could be one of them type of people too. Like far as like, I don't like that either. I don't like being around people I don't know. I could be around a block, my whole block outside, but I don't like being around. Or I don't like other niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Like block parties and shit. Other niggas on my block and shit. I don't like that shit. Let's keep it going.
The same way.
When he disrespected FBG Duck's mom, got into it with her. I think the third.
You OD disrespected his mom, nigga. Let's not even do that, Charleston White.
Time I paid her car note, I called him up and I said, "Say, home, I know you just got into it with FBG Duck mama."
And you telling the business.
This a way for you to make it right. I've been paying a car note. You willing to go half? He agreed. He said, "Yeah." So we got on the phone with Duck mom. He agreed to pay half. Only when it was time to pay, homie, the nigga didn't pay. So I kind of saw him as a fraud.
A simple gesture to show that you a real nigga. Car note ain't $20,000. Car note ain't that much money. Most of the car note probably was, let's say the most, $700. But a car note be like $500, $400. Like Hassan could have gave half of that. And that would have stamped him as, yo, Hassan is official. He may not come outside, he may not come down to Texas, but he does help out. He helping out with the mothers in Chicago's that lost their sons and all that. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't know how to just do a real act. You know what I'm saying? Like I be, yo, when it comes to this YouTube shit, son, it be niggas I run across. The niggas got 17 subscribers. I'll post them. If I watch their video, I'll post that shit. You feel me? That's the type of nigga I am. And them niggas are right back. Yo, thanks a lot. Make me feel like I'm a big YouTuber. You dig? Hey, but that's Monster Mo, man. I ain't Monster Mo, man.
So when you start getting backlash for not doing community work, I said, "See, nigga, come on down here. Homie, come do community work with me, nigga. We can go do this. We can go do that."
Well, yeah, I found the video I wanted to play.
Hey, Mark, I think that's my next move too. I'm trying to go down there with crossing them that word up. Because I feel that. Y'all was just saying that. I was just saying that when my man said that. I be feeling like that. But the hood shows so much love.
Charleston White sat down with DJ Akademiks on his Off the Record podcast. They talked about the problem he has with Hassan Campbell, and Charleston White straight up disrespected Hassan the worst way.
Hassan Campbell is a fraud, homie.
Really?
For him to be so opinionated, for him to be so
y'all were cool at one point.
Yeah, I thought we was cool until my opinions differed from his. I used to invite Hassan Campbell to come to Texas, homie, do community work. I brought FBG Duck Mama, I brought Tuka Mama, I brought them to Meadowbrook Middle School. Dewberry took them to Dallas. So we were doing a lot in school, homie. So I would invite Hassan Campbell to come out and do work. I thought he was a community. Homie, he don't do no community work. One day I look up online, man, I see them talking like, just talking down. And I'm saying, homie, all you is talking, but none of y'all don't do real community work. For you to be so opinionated about what I say, nobody's complaining about what I do.
Charleston talked about Hassan's SA history with African Bambaataa. He basically said he believes it was consensual.
You had a chance to send African Bambaataa to jail. You didn't send him to jail. That was a consensual relationship. You would take it. He wasn't forcing dick on you. Homie, that was a consensual relationship.
Is that going too far, though? Because I think he's sensitive about that. Like
he ain't sensitive about it. And what really happened to him, African Bambaataa, homie? No, you can't molest a 15-year-old, 16-year-old.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. We fighting at 15 and 16. That man got bodies. Hassan Campbell got bodies, homie. Homie, at 15 years old, you ain't finna walk up there to go get that dick. At 15 years old, you get molested, putting your clothes back on, walking back down there, but you a killer. You got bodies at this age. Homie, at 14 years old, homie, we were murdering. Ain't nowhere in the world you shoving dick on me and I don't want it. At 14, 15, 16, homie. Maybe 7, 8, 9, but not in the teen years. And I get to go home and come back? What's making me come back and knock on the door and wait for you to open it up? Because I ain't got a key. I'm walking back to come get this dick and knocking on the door. You lying to me. That ain't molestation. That's volunteer fucking. It might be underage getting it, but that's volunteer fucking. Didn't nobody drag you up there, man? Come on, just think, homie, and he catching bodies from what he's saying. We all know he had an opportunity to testify and put Bambaataa in jail. Bambaataa ain't in jail for that. And he done security for him afterwards. He ain't even admitted to doing security afterwards, homie.
Whack 100 also had questions for Hassan about that topic as well. They argued like real internet thugs over this on Clubhouse for days.
All right, y'all. What y'all think about what Charles White said about Hassan Campbell? Yo, first of all, we got 176 people in the building. Can I get 100 likes and 100 subs? Come on,
hit that like button,
and
man.
subscribe, yo, for real. I see y'all looking.
Bro, he just told the truth based on his experience. So when you have an experience with a man and that man fell on his word,
right,
now you get the authority, you get the right to speak about him. You feel me? And the penalty is him allowing you to speak yourself. So he told the truth, nigga. Because the next man backed it, and Hassan didn't deny it. And all you had to do is explain yourself, man.
Yo, so I want y'all to check this out. Jay Prince responds to Charleston White and Hassan Campbell.
What?
Yeah.
Man, this nigga's still on the internet, bro. Oh, man, this nigga gotta be police, bro. Come on, man.
Here we go, yeah. Here we go.
Gotta be smarter than that.
You know what
There's something going on.
Gets on the internet and speaks out against Jay Prince and the mob ties movement. And he says that pretty much Jay Prince only makes black people check his opinion. Jay Prince responded to this, you know, because this is a big claim, the whole checking in thing, check in to Houston with mob ties. If you're an entertainer, you better check in with Jay Prince. It's a big thing. And Jay Prince responded to the allegations that he makes people check in. First, I'm going to play what Charleston White had to say. Then I'm going to play what Jay Prince had to say. Here's Charleston White.
Go to Houston, there's certain protocols that, you know, quote unquote celebrities checking in and things like that. I feel like a lot of people, you know, when you go to
that
Houston,
white boy check in. You make the the white boy motorcycle game. Make Taylor Swift check in. Make Khloe Kardashian check in. What's the white boy name on The Voice? Make every motherfucking body check in. What's the white boy name down here? Post Malone. Make him check in.
Yeah.
Why the niggas got to check in? I just left Houston last week. I ain't check in. Yeah, I went through Houston, went to Beaumont. Nah, I ain't check in. So why the niggas got to check in, Mr. Prince? Mob ties?
I agree.
So that's what Charleston White had to say on the subject. Here's what Jay Prince had to say in response to people asking him, why do people have to check in with him when they come to Houston? This is Jay Prince's response to that. Check it out.
Is there supposed to be a certain protocol for people to check in?
No, you know, and I'll begin with me, and then he can speak, and they can speak for the other generation. But never, you know what I mean? We don't have time for no sucker shit like that. You know, now a lot of people from the different police departments and all these different people want to insinuate like we extorting people. They have to check in. Man, that ain't no money in that shit. I wouldn't have. I got more money than I could spend, right? So I don't want to say go give you what that shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna turn out right because real niggas ain't gonna have that no way. You know, check in for what?
All right, man. So there you have it. That's what Jay Prince had to say on the subject. I don't know personally if he makes people check in or.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, son. I heard Jay Prince before in the interview said he started to check in. I heard him say it. It's on the internet. He said it already. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me bring it up so people won't think I'm bullshitting a line or anything like that.
Yo, you know what, Steve? That's probably the name that they put on it, unless they are actually enforcing it. But you know, that's just like a promoter bringing you to a city. When you're in the game, you know, you with the promoter and their people, but their people may be street people. You feel me? And those street people is preventing for any other set of street people from fucking with you while you're in the city. That's a form of security, a courtesy of security. But
here we go right
that
here.
That old, you gotta call me when you come here if something gonna happen. That's some other shit.
Yo, here we go right here, y'all. I'm about to pull it up right now. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? I deal with facts. You know what I'm saying? Here we go right here, y'all.
Courtesy message, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, usually if you get wrong and run afoul of Jay, you know, you get the courtesy of a warning, you know what I'm saying, a verbal message. Is that something that you just, you know, I mean, because the OG told me one time, you always give a nigga a way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you don't, you know, you gotta outthink individuals. You know what I'm saying? So you always give them a way out. Is that kind of your approach to it? Like, okay, before I have to fuck over you.
I don't call it a way out, but it may mean the same thing under certain circumstances. But I just feel like everybody is due a chance. You know what I mean? I really feel that way because I feel like if some people know better, they'll do better. And a lot of people do dumb shit because they don't know no other way.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't know better. So I feel like, you know, they do that chance. You know, I even appreciate having that chance for myself, beginning with me. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of shit I wouldn't have done if I would have known better. So, you know, with that combination of wanting that for myself, wanting that for my loved ones, then it's only right to like extend that invitation to any man. You know what I mean? You may not know, brother, you were standing on my feet or you was in violation or this is the reward for this situation. You may not know, but here's what it is. Now, if you choose to violate this, do this after you know better, then we both understand.
Right. No, real talk. Real talk. So I guess with the whole thing of checking in, you know what I mean? People act like that's a thing, you know what I mean, of disrespect. I don't know, I guess maybe to squares or maybe to people that don't know no better, because you know, when I hit cities, I always hit the homies. These youngsters, you know, they don't put no value on themselves. You know, they'll spend money on all this other frivolous shit, but they don't know how to move right. You know, what's your, and I know you're for the courtesy call, but I mean, for the youngsters, I mean, you know, help them understand that that's just, you know, that's survival. That's moving smart. That's being intelligent to, you know, not just be out there.
Yeah. And maybe we need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, you know, is they seem to get hung up on it. Checking in. So if we diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the proper word, connected, properly connected. Or whatnot.
Yeah, they get tripped up on the semantics.
They get stuck. I mean, right there you stuck. So then you stuck on stupid, right? You're stuck on stupid, and you're not using your powers or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. You know, we all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a blessing, Rip.
Real talk.
All right. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think about that checking in shit. I think that's extortion. I think you're trying to run niggas' pockets. I think you're trying to get in niggas'
Peace,
pockets.
FDA.
FDA salute.
Trap House Media.
Media salute. Peace to the God. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I think that is another form of extorting a person. I remember one time Trick had said something. He was like, when you come to Detroit, you gotta check in. If you're doing a show in my city, you gotta put artists in my city on the show to open up for you.
Right.
Why the fuck I gotta do that? Especially if niggas might be whack. Well, I ain't putting niggas on my show. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they was back then. I remember that shit.
And they still
doing that no-fly zone.
And they still try to do it. But what I'm gonna tell you is, a real a real stand-up individual, man, is not checking in with nobody. Because when I'm coming with my goons and my security regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have security. I'm gonna have the proper security. If I'm that big and doing it like that. And if you come right up on me, shoot first, ask questions later.
Real spill.
Yeah,
This is what it is.
yeah, it's crazy that people say that, but if I'm not doing business with you and I don't know you, ain't no need for me to be communicating with you when I'm coming to do business. And it's simple as that. So I'm not running the street. I'm not doing none of that shit when I'm coming through. I'm coming through to do business. And if I'm not doing business with you, ain't no need for us to communicate.
You're right. And yo, Cross, what you got to say about that, Cross? What you think about that checking in shit when niggas talking about you got to check in when you come here or do this or do that? Yo, Cross, you there? I say about that check. What you think about that checking in shit?
Yeah, nah, I ain't never did no shit. If I hit somebody up, I'm hitting my homeboy up to let him know I'm coming in town. Yeah, other than that, I'm not gonna tell a bunch. I don't need to tell a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's why I don't even get that part.
Nigga, get your hand in my pocket.
Right.
And you know, if niggas paying to be around these niggas, that's some I don't know where that's some monkey shit. I don't know where they put that from. Like you know, it's depending who you are, bro. You feel me? Like, man, look, I bet you 50 ain't checking it. 50 out there with them.
Oh, 50 out there doing this thing. 50 got the key to the city already.
Yeah, that's crazy shit. You feel me? Like,
hey, hold up, Jay Prince got the key to the city. 50 got the key to the city.
Yeah, where's the check-in ticket at?
But Jay Prince, he tried that with 50 when 50 was beef with Irv Gotti and Ja Rule and Suge Knight. He tried to go at 50. And 50 checked that nigga off the back. Like, yo, bro, it's not that easy. And like I said, man, I ain't saying 50 the biggest gangster in the world. But
nah, he just a regular man that's been proven in the street, just like Master P and them, just like everybody else, and everybody else is real. See, it's real niggas everywhere, bro. That's what people don't realize. We're all human. We all got our non-vital organs, bro. We all bleed blood. It turns red when it hits oxygen. So we all the same type of construct.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't matter how small you are, how big you are, how much money you got, how poor you are. Bad shit can happen to your body. See, in real life. See, bullets ain't got no discrimination on tissue.
I think when 50 took them 9 shots after that, all the fear left him. He's like, I already died. I came back to life, nigga. You can't
yeah. Nah, he respect. Let me tell you something, bro. You know the game.
Yeah.
You respect the shooter, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Me and my son got a song together. You feel me? Son of the Gun. And I tell you in the song, nigga, they respect me because I'm the gun, but they fear my son. He the bullet. See? That's what you better do. So you better, and that's what happens when you pull a gun out, nigga, respect that. But everybody fear that bullet. So it's a big difference. And we all human. Getting shot ain't no fun, bro. None. I know when it happened to me the second time, bitch, all of the bitch came out of me. Last thing I remember saying was, I don't want to die. See? In a tearful plea. Yeah, bitch. I faded the black crime, bitch. So you can act like one way when you want to be. You trying to be egotistical, nigga. But it's different with that heat up in you. I'm telling you for real.
Right.
Word up. And any man, any child, any woman can pull a trigger.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
That's the world we live in.
Yo, bro, when I lived in Houston, I moved to Houston from Jersey, right? I didn't know nobody. The only person I knew out there was Pimp C, because I came out there to work for him, yo. And when I came out there, no niggas never approached me like, yo, and I promoted parties, I bodyguarded, I did everything, you know what I'm saying? And no niggas ever came to me talking about, yo, I need a piece of that bag, you know what I'm saying? I need me and my 30 friends getting your party free. Nigga, you crazy.
Like I said, that's some new shit to me. I never even heard it. I never even heard of dudes doing that, bro. Real talk. And I you know, I work for labels though, so I'm not sure if that was some street shit or that's the way they doing it now. But bro, I never heard of that. Word up.
Oh, yo,
on the real.
I got one thing that I want y'all to hear. This is how Hassan Campbell responded to what he said about Jay Prince's mother. Here we go, right here. Why he disrespected Jay Prince's mother, yo. This is fair use, you know what I'm saying? Here we go, right here, y'all.
Here, just entertain you. When you see me flip out on this YouTube shit, when you see me say some outrageous shit, to Jay Prince's mother. That's not my character. I'm going to do whatever it takes to wake my people up. I don't have a problem with Jay Prince's mother, but I got a problem with him. And if I got to sit up there and go viral every day to wake you lost niggas up, because the old niggas that's my age is standing on a street corner holding fucking bottles of liquor and diddy bopping with they nuts, but ain't got shit to offer the people. The young niggas is going to jail, and the old niggas are scared to death to go back to jail. We are fucked. By the time the young nigga go to jail,
Act one, salute.
he come home so old he ain't got no more fight in him. Now the old niggas, all they want is some pussy. And a bitch to respect them. And a bitch can't respect them because these niggas is broke.
Yeah, he drunk. You right, Yada.
Washed up old niggas with no fight in you. Niggas don't stand for shit. You think I really want to be on this fucking internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God put me here for a reason. Nigga, you were doomed. When you go back to the wilderness, you ain't gonna have nothing to fucking eat. Everything is being poisoned. This white woman sitting up here. Now listen to this white woman tell you how the shit that they just let loose on this earth, how it's going to affect you in New York. New York. You next up for the big earthquake. California, you are next up for the big earthquake.
My little boy.
Are y'all listening to me?
In the building.
Or you still want the celebrity gossip shit?
God.
Nah, I ain't scared. You broke motherfucker. I got a pond in my yard. I got fish swimming around in my yard. I know how to go get rabbits from the pet shop and let them breathe so I can eat, you stupid motherfucker. You the lost nigga. You the bitch ass nigga stuck in the projects. Fuck wrong with you? Do you understand when those buildings come down and they fall, you're not going to have any grass to plant shit. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, told the Muslims, never build high-rising buildings. Never build big buildings because the earth was going to shake. Now we are living in a time where human beings have the power to use the earth to shake. They have the power, blue beam, to make you see motherships, to make you see an alien invasion. They have HARP to open up portals for different universes. They have nuclear weapons. Who the fuck invents a nuclear weapon that can crack the earth open?
That's not what HARP is.
The idea is to suck oil out of the earth, knowing that it kills the earth, where you don't have to use oil. And then every time somebody invents a program or invents something scientifically where you don't have to do that, they kill them. The man that died in the supermarket in Buffalo invented a car that goes.
All right, that's enough of that bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you something.
Once a so-called OG comes at a young man and disrespects him, threats his life over hearsay, that OG gets no more respect. Period. I don't give a fuck if it's Jay Prince, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, whoever it is. It could be John Gotti. Once you disrespect me because you think because you're older than me, you can disrespect me, the respect, the love I have for you is gone.
Right.
I'll feed you a bullet before I feed you some love now, nigga. That's what it is.
Respect is mutual, bro. Respect is a mutual activity. And respect is precedented on, first, how much respect you give to yourself. Because when you have self-respect, you respect others until they show you an activity of disrespect. So respect is a mutual behavior, man. And we need to respect each other more to prevent ourselves from having this emotional dysfunction that we be physically exercising.
And all I want to say, I watch Hassan Campbell talk and say all this shit he say and getting all these donations, having thousands of people in his live chat. And this nigga still ain't giving back to the community. Man, yo, bro,
he be getting donations.
Right? Bro, check this out.
Yeah.
Last summer in August, back to school, I gave book bags, I gave food out of my pocket and donations from my homeboy my homeboy Cuba de la Bronx, you know what I'm saying? We gave this to the kids, you know what I'm saying? We made sure the kids had when they went back to school. Nice book bags, expensive Nike book bags, Jordan book bags, you know what I'm saying? Peanut butter, jelly, cereal. We gave all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Came out our pockets and we did that. When have you ever heard or seen Hassan Campbell do any of that? And I even put it on the internet. I just said we having a good book bag giveaway for the kids to go back to school. If y'all want to donate, y'all can donate through my Cash App. Or, you know what I'm saying? If y'all feel comfortable donating to my Cash App, y'all can just donate the merchandise. Not one of these so-called YouTubers that had all these followers and subscribers and getting all this money off YouTube put a dime in. You know why? Because these niggas don't care about nothing but they self. The only time these niggas will do something is if somebody see what they doing. They gotta let it be seen.
Right.
And I'm gonna say something. You know, me and 10 Toes, I rock me and 10 Toes, we cool now. We just going back and forth before we cool now. 10 Toes, I see him giving back to the community, bro. That's one of the only YouTubers I see giving back to communities, getting people jobs, fresh out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Doing things for the community and not looking for nothing in return.
Right.
When you do things, you shouldn't look for nothing in return. You do it from the content of your character.
That's it.
Not for no, man, I hope I get a bag out of this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I get more subscribers. Maybe they donate more to me because I'm doing this. Nah. I've been on YouTube. I started my page the end of 2016, bro. I went away in 2017 to 2020. You know what I mean? I came back. I had like 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Between 2020 and 2023, I'm almost at 12,000 subscribers, and I ain't asked nobody to donate nothing to help what I did, bro. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I knew if I knew you back then, and I knew Scott back then, I knew y'all would have donated to the cause. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
I knew y'all would have donated to the cause.
Without a doubt.
But you know what I'm saying? We knew each other, but we wasn't talking all the time back then. You know what I'm saying? He was always on my platform.
Right.
Bro, you know what's crazy, Born? Like I'm listening to you, right? Like I'm gonna show you some shit later, but I got a big file, right? like of all of these awards, bro. From, state, county, city, the Congress, the Senate. And I never, I got that shit tucked away. I never even realized that it was like they gave it to us, but it was like, all right, so what? This is what we do. You understand what I'm saying, bro? And you're supposed to create the culture, be the example of what it is to have community outreach and rebuild the community. And we went from colonies. We need to go from colonies to community because we live in settlements, bro. We don't live in neighborhoods. We live in settlements. We've settled for where we are, and we don't build anything. So when you're saying that, if we all just contributed in what we do best to the whole, we can build something real, bro. And that's our problem. We keep focusing on image over integrity. Niggas doing anything for that camera.
Nah, that's real.
That's definitely real. We got somebody coming in, Street Media TV. Salute, George Macon, my brother. I see you in the building.
Salute, G.
What's going on, y'all?
How you?
I had to jump up when you was talking about the organizations and stuff that you do. Yeah, because we down here doing stuff and we post it. We put it up when we
George Macon, I'm gonna cut you off, but I know you're in Philly. I'm in Philly now too. So whenever you need help and you give it back, just let me know and I'll come through and help you with the giveaways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we gotta hold on, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna jump off and jump right back on. Let me get on my computer real quick.
All right, bet.
Hey, Born, what you doing Friday night?
Friday night, this Friday night, I'll be in Jersey. I'll be in Jersey. I got a doctor appointment Friday. So I'll be in Jersey for my doctor appointment. I don't know if I'm gonna be back Friday night or is it Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be up top, or you
yeah, I'm being Newark.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So, but I might come back if I don't have to work that weekend at the club. I might come back that night. I might just come back to Philly that night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to come to Trenton to catch the other stuff to go to get to Philly. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, do this then. Let me know. All right. Because if you come to Trenton, I just grab you in Trenton and take you out there.
All right, that's no doubt, bro. I appreciate that.
You
But
feel
yeah,
me?
man. But I'm saying somebody said I'm sounding salty. Why am I salty for? These niggas not doing nothing for these babies. They talk all this shit about the babies, but then they talk about the baby got snot box rocked or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not doing y'all not doing this for the babies. Y'all doing this because it make you feel good. Sorry, UK. Salam alaikum, Aki. You know what I'm saying?
Salam.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is they not doing it. They doing everything they're doing for clout, bro. They're not doing it because it's bringing awareness or helping anybody. They doing everything for clout, bro. George Macon in the building. Salute, George Macon.
Yeah. No, I was saying that the problem that you have is a lot of these dudes come on here and they get big followings, but they're not giving back to the people or putting nothing within the community. And the sad part is in these spaces when you do have people doing stuff, like even when I do the urban nerds, you know what the sad part is? I found out that especially in these spaces, I had to take the urban nerds title out because the more and more I put the foundation in, the less people watched.
Yeah. Right.
That was the crazy part. And like we was, matter of fact, I can show you able to Google something, King?
Yeah, I can Google. Let me Google on my computer.
Yeah, type in urban nerds real quick. We got a lot of people. I want them to see something real quick. And the reason why I want you to show it, because we got to start showing and proving. Like it's real OGs out here that took part in destroying the community. That's out here really doing work, and it's not highlighted. And I listen. I don't really care too much for Hassan. Listen, do what you do. I don't really care. I'm out here trying to save lives for real. So the thing is, it's people on the ground, and I just think that. For years, we complained about the way we was portrayed in media. In 2023, we got our own media, and we're very irresponsible in the way that we do it. We got the ability to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000 people to come to get the attention of Black people from all over the world. We should be highlighting the people that's doing work.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
But we all we talk about is the debauchery and all the bunch of bull crap. You got a bunch of 40-year-old. Go to the YouTube. That's the website. I want you to show. I want people to see the YouTube channel.
YouTube. All right. Go to YouTube channel.
I want, and for people that's in our people that's in New York, Jersey, Philly, everybody can be a part of what we're doing. I want people to actually see, because we can talk about certain things, but if I can give you a visual of what's actually going on and what we're doing and what we got.
Hold on. Is Urban Nerds Beats?
No, Urban Nerds Worldwide.
Urban Nerds Worldwide. Okay.
Yeah. Because you said you in West Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a trip coming up to DC, back to the African American Smithsonian Museum. We renting a bus. Yeah. We got about 40 kids. We about to take. We about to do Temple College tour.
Right.
And the thing is, you know what's crazy? The thing is, we funded all this ourselves. We didn't get no funding from the state or the federal government. But guess who gave us the money, Ja?
Who?
The dope boys.
Yep. That's who do it.
Hit video real quick. I want them to see something.
All right. Okay.
Hey G, all we got to do is tell them when you really like. We can't leave it.
What video you want to play?
Scroll down real fast. Scroll down.
Gee, that's how we get neighborhood cookouts, all that stuff.
8 minutes. This one right here, 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Hold on.
Yeah.
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
No, above. Go right up top. Right. Yeah, that one. Hit that one. Now just fast forward just a little bit. This is us. All right. This is us in DC last year. Now, Martin Luther King had a brother that was found murdered in 1969 in the pool the very next year.
How many of y'all know? Did y'all know Martin Luther King's mom? Well, his mom was murdered in the church in 1974. Did y'all know that? While she was playing the organ. So Martin Luther King, his brother and his mother all was killed. Guess who was left alive? No, Martin Luther King Sr., the daddy. So they wiped out that whole movement. That whole movement. I'm talking about the family of the ones that was in the spotlight that was moving to help get us rights. So they took out Martin Luther King, they took out A.D. King, they took out the
Pause it real quick. Me and my partner Marvin, right?
Yeah.
I had 15 kids with me on one side. He had another 15, and then another brother we had another 15. So we were there. This section right here was during the civil rights movement and everything that they went through. And I had the smaller kids, and I was just giving them a brief, the introduction to history. So this is down in DC. We took 48 kids last year. So we got the Dreams Different tours where we go to the Smithsonian, African American Smithsonian Museum in DC. We go to the Aerospace Museum in DC. We went to the Black Wax Museum. All of this stuff is there. We put it right up for people to see. We get the funding and we do it ourselves. So my thing is, I'm not going to get 10,000 people because I'm actually a black man doing work. Nobody cares. And you know how hard it is to get this money? So I got to actually go to the actual real niggas that I speak out against to get the money because my people don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real because when I got the book bag and shit, my man, you know what I'm saying, he got a legal weed shop in New York. So he just donated mad shit to me, and I donated the shit I had. It was just me and him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I wish I could have did more, but at the time that's all I could do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying.
Hey, go out of here. I want them to see one more thing. I just want them to see what urban nerds do. I want them to see one more thing.
I got you, bro. Hold on 1 second. Go back to urban nerds. All right,
now,
where you want me to go now?
Go over here, right at the top. Go over here to the right here, the little boy, the next one.
Right here?
Yeah, this is an 8-year-old. This is last year during Black History Month.
All right.
This is last year. These are all inner city kids. Well, this little boy right here. This is actually my grandson. But we got a lot of the little kids. And all this stuff is on the channel.
The Wax Dog, come back in. I ain't see you, bro. Come back in, Wax Dog.
This next video is about African American inventor Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan was born in Kentucky in 1877. In 1914, Garrett invented what is known as the gas mask. In 1923, Garrett Morgan invented the first traffic signal. Garrett Morgan also invented the ladders on fire trucks used to save people. Garrett Morgan died in 1963. He lived a long and full life. He will always be remembered as one of the greatest African-American inventors of all time.
That's just real short. That hoodie he had on, that's one of our logos. That hoodie he had on, that's one of our logos. That's Hakeem. So we promote Black intelligence. And that's my 9-year-old nephew, right? We got a bunch of those videos where we're teaching the children in history. You see down in Florida, they trying to take this type of teaching away. What we're doing with nerves, we're reinforcing it. But the thing is, we can't get 100 people in the room to come watch us. But if somebody say something about Jay Prince, guess where our people run to? So our people, I'm doing this to show how contradictory our people are. We talk this shit, but you got black men doing work. Don't nobody come to see it.
That's true.
Don't nobody come to see it. So if you check the views on that shit, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. That's what I was saying. And that's what I noticed that when I do something that's positive, I ain't talking about the hip hop stuff and the drama and the beef, man, I have like 20 people to chat, man, a live chat, bro. But when I'm talking about something that's in the entertainment industry, hundreds of thousands of people in my chat. You know what I mean? So
I understand what you're saying, bro. Like when that mass shooting that happened in Michigan State the night before last, I did something on a young lady because that was the Flavor of Love Part 2, Delicious. That was her niece. She's one of the ones that got killed in that massacre. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to understand is how come these schools gonna have better security? The guy was 46 years old that walked up on campus. He had army fatigue, a green army fatigue jacket or a hoodie and a hat. How can he just walk on campus like that and nobody see nothing?
Man, that was devastating, bro.
Yeah. And you know we've been having that at least once a month for the last couple of years, yo. A mass shooting somewhere once every couple of months the last couple of years, bro. It don't make no sense, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting a link in the chat for the Urban Nerds channel for those of y'all that may want to subscribe to that channel so you can see what we're doing. I put the link to that and the link to our website. But I just want y'all to know that what's important is a lot of people that you guys complain about, you guys actually support them because you watch them, you gossip about them, you do everything. There's so many black people, man, in every city. And listen, for every shooting in Chicago, there's an organization of black people working their ass off trying to stop it, but y'all don't highlight them. They in East St. Louis, they in Newark, New Jersey, they in Atlanta. There's black people on the ground everywhere, but y'all don't give a fuck about them. Y'all walk right past the organization. You don't care. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because what happens is, and I'm gonna tell you this, Ja. I ask all the parents on all the trips we go to, and you know you're more than welcome to come. I don't even need your money. We got the money, bro.
Right.
Last 2 years, out of all the places we went to, one parent came. They don't care. They don't care,
bro. You know how that story is so indented in our history. We was honored last year that we was given a key to the city last year. But 3 years ago we were honored by New Jersey State Senate and New Jersey State Congress for starting the back to school free haircut event in America for a barbershop. Like we started it about 27 years ago, doing it, out of our pocket.
Yes.
And what happened was everybody in the nation began to create 501c3s and then have that event as a part of their, mission. And they began getting money for it. So everybody began doing it. Now, we just recently got sponsorship from like Walmart and all of the major merchandisers. However, in our city, for the last about 8 years, we see our lines are like around the corner on that day. But then after that day, our people take their money to the Dominicans and get their hair cut throughout the year there. And then they'll come back for the free day so that they can get book supplies, they can get the party, they can get the haircuts, they can get their nails done, they can get all those things done free on that day. Then they disappear and keep their dollar to another neighborhood throughout the year.
Well, Flourish, I do promotion for recording artists, you know what I'm saying? Just hit my DM and we'll talk about it on my DM on Instagram, yo. My DM is going across here, King _New Jersey _BTBTV _Mr. Eastwick. On my email, quayamsenior@gmail.com. It's all going across the screen, so just let me know, bro. All right, parts of that.
True, and G, that I was saying that to couple the experience because the key factor is in our mentality, our cultural psychology, we have image over integrity. So when they see brothers like us doing it, it's as if we owe them or they're entitled to it, versus that they should be following the example and then doubling down on our work by following our work in whatever perspective and talent or gift of resource that they can give to the community. We missing that.
Yeah, we're in the process. We're trying to raise $15,000. We're doing we actually going to a military base in North Carolina as an overnight trip. We're taking 10 boys. So we're in the process. We have about 9 or 12 trips from the springtime to the end of the summer coming up. So we're raising $15,000. We're trying to get $100 pledges throughout the Delaware Valley. So we're and the reason why I do it that way, because I can beg for money from the white man, but I want to train our people to support our own stuff. We got to support our own stuff. We have to learn how to financially support our own politicians, our own organizations, our own everything. I don't need $5,000 from one person. I need $100 from 5,000 people.
Right.
That's what I need.
Exactly. And that's simplistic. However, we don't think in that perspective because we look at it as when we give our money freely to others, we don't look at spending for ourselves to reinvest in self. So we find pleasure in investing in others because we don't love ourselves.
Right.
And the key factor is that the more love you show, the more abuse we receive because I told the sisters yesterday, I said, I now finally understand after 50 years why we need Valentine's Day. We need Valentine's Day because we got to be forced to have one day that we can show love because we live 364 days of hate.
My boy Quan Brown, been on salute Quan Brown. And par self, I'm going to cut everybody off, but my brother Wax Dog is up here. Wax Dog, what you got to say about what's going on, Wax?
Peace.
Speak your piece, bro.
What up?
Salute, Wax.
What up? No, I'm just calling. I just came up here to chime in and shit. You know, you already know how I stand on certain topics, but I just want to come up here and give George Macon his props and shit because I actually can vouch for George Macon being on his 10 toes from day one. Like I seen him come on the scene.
Yep.
I was the first handful of subscribers he got, and he been on the square from day one till now. And I hate how the fact that the people that's actually standing up for the people, that's actually trying to do something for the family, that's putting the family first and dropping information. The people seem like they don't
we invisible.
You know, they don't surround that. They don't support that. It's like they support the buffoonery. And not for nothing. I don't know if George
Wax.
He lost his signal.
Trying to link up with him, and he was not trying to do anything. Like I said, I thought Hassan Campbell was my guy. I was supporting him fully. You know what I'm saying? Never asked him for nothing.
He got mad at you because you tried to link
exactly. I tried to. George Macon hollered at me in 2019. We in 2023, and he was like, "Yo, you know, link me with Hassan. I want to touch on, you know,
we
molestation and pedophilia."
I did that video. What was the title? It was titled "Molestation of Black Boys: A Silent Cry in a Dark Room." I did that, and that joint had hit big. Yeah, Silent Cry in a Dark Room. And I think when he seen that, you went to say something to him about it. He turned on you. Me and him never had no beef.
He turned on me. I hit him up like, yo, listen, I got a guy that's doing something for the community. His name George Macon. Boom, boom, boom. I sent him his channel. He was like, yo, word, all right, I'm gonna look into it. The nigga never hollered at me back. He went live on YouTube and said, don't ask me about Bambaataa. Don't ask me about molestation. I'm not talking about that shit no more. I said, oh, word, you cut off then. You know what I'm saying? And I was on this top ever since. What's up?
I'm gonna tell you something too, because I remember I was going to Hassan hard. Hassan got with the Wax Dog, was like, yo, Wax. You know what I'm saying? You squashed that. I was ripping him.
I hollered at Born. Yeah, Born fell back and everything. Yeah, because he went from going back and forth to shouting Born out. You know, they squashed their little beef. Like I was going around doing that with a lot of people, trying to get people to calm down off of dissing him, because I thought he was about to try to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this man's about to do something for the kids. He's doing this for pedophilia. He's about to, you know, and then at the end of the day, after a year and a half, close to 2 years, I realized this nigga ain't doing nothing but gossiping for views. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to stand around it.
Wax, we all know, because like you said, I was the one sharing my screen, talking about Harp, talking about the white man, talking about this. I wasn't dissing no rappers, but a lot of shit that he talk about, we already know, man. And I never said that because I'm gonna sound like a hater because I don't have his following, because people know him. But dudes like him, he came later. He was watching everybody else and then came. and all he did was start dissing rappers to get the audience, and then mix in all the shit that we talk about.
Right. But I never. But we actually seen George with boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? George ain't just standing at the crib behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? He's out there doing the work. So that's the big difference between him and most of the rest of these dudes that's up here yip yapping for hours at a time. They're not producing anything. They're not leading the people nowhere. You know what I mean? They're up there for a donation. Anytime somebody talking about, look, I got 9,000 in here. Now it's 10,000. They dropped it to 8,000. That's all they care about is numbers, nothing more.
Yeah, but that's what this thing has turned into, and that's why I came up and I just said, well, we have to highlight just a little more, because don't nobody owe me a fucking thing. The only thing I ask our people to do is, if we know that we is a battle for the minds of our people, and we know that the enemy has the minds of our people, when we have these platforms, we have to highlight each other and celebrate each other, the ones that are doing stuff, so that way our people can see it, because people are gonna gravitate towards what they see, what's in front of their face. Yeah, I mean, you know, and like we got to show more of the stuff that we actually do with these kids, man.
Yeah, facts. In fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Wax Dog is one of the realest brothers that I met on him. We got history in South Jamaica, Queens history. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when I caught my case, I caught that federal case. The first Wax was the first person, one of the first people that was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? And he found me. He held me down that whole time I was in the feds. You know what I'm saying? When I came home, you know what I'm saying? I just started doing my thing. I guess I started flourishing because I had a mindset. I was like, I gotta do something better. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be going back and forth to these penal systems. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was a blessing. When I came home, it was a blessing because it's like everything just fell on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I built from that. When I first started YouTube, he'll tell you, I started from a Android phone. Then I moved up to an iPhone. Then I got all my equipment. You know what I'm saying? When I came, I got all my equipment. I put the money, I put the effort into it. You know what I mean? And I did it off my own dime. I wasn't getting donations then. You know what I'm saying? I did it because I knew what I needed to do to make something better. And I knew the topics I was touching at the time. I was touching a lot of different topics, you know what I mean? I was for the community. I was doing all that. But I mixed my thing up. But when you're doing for the community, people don't want to see that. They want to see that gangster, that gutter shit. They want to see you going back and forth with people, you know what I mean? And they don't care about what you do for the community. They just care about the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? They don't want the righteous, positive shit. They want the savagery. Basically.
Yeah, because that's not trending. You know, the black boys and trying to help our people. That's not trendy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people ain't sharing it and pushing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we small platforms, and like George was saying, it's up to us to push the things that we find relevant.
Hold on, Carla Stewart, shut your ugly ass up, bum bitch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that's that. See, you always get a troll in here. Hey, King, can you do it one more time? You share it one more time. I want to show some. I want to show the people one more thing. The difference between people talking. I want people to see this while I'm here.
I got you. I'm about to put it back up for you right now. Hold on one second.
Back to that Urban Nerds channel, and I'm gonna show you.
I still got it up. I still got it up for you, bro. Hold on one second. I'm
gonna show you the difference where these dudes be talking this shit, right? Now, all right, go down to. Wait a minute, you gotta blow it up. Wait, go down to right here where the Urban Nerds logo at 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Right here, all the way at right there. Hit that right. Now fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I think you gotta take that thing down too. That Jonathan Kidd thing down there because it's blocking the fast forward a little bit more. Urban Nerds Worldwide is a nonprofit 501c3 out of Philadelphia, where we specialize in science, technology, engineering, and math. We've taken our children on many trips in the year or so that we've been operational. We're asking for your support
as we began to change the mindset of African American youth in the inner city. We titled our nonprofit Urban Nerds because we strive to bring Black intelligence back into the minds of the youth. We've been to prisons speaking to the youth. We're working on a bounce back program. We've been to many museums. We've also been up to Brooklyn to New York to the Ziax Institute, ran by Q Butter. We're going into colleges, military bases. We're working with bounce back programs to get the youth into programs where they can become the best version of themselves. On December 11th, we're taking a trip from Philadelphia, 2.5 hours down to Washington, D.C. to the African American Smithsonian Museum. Our goal in this trip is to teach Black children their history and the greatness that they come from. Many of our children don't know the inventions
Stop it right there real fast.
that African Americans before them has contributed to America. You know,
pause it right there. All right, now this is me. These kids that I'm talking to now all on house arrest, and some of them are in programs. I'm at this the CJC corrections for youth. They've been locked up for like guns, shootings, everything, right? We go into these places to talk to these youth because we're in the prevention business. A lot of people, like I said, now I post this stuff up on the thing for people to see it. We talk, and then we go offline and we go in here and we talk to these kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't show up. I'm never going to get 10,000 people for doing this right here. Everybody hate Charleston White, right? But I don't have to work with the police, but they asked us to come in. They asked us in our organization to come in and talk with the youth. This is one of the state representatives over here, the guy sitting right here. They asked us to come in here and do it. So, like, and this is what I'm saying. And all these kids is going to court for different crimes that was committed. I mean, you know, we've been averaging 500 homicides for the last 4 years now in Philadelphia. This is us doing the work. Nobody cares. Fast forward it just a little bit. I want just move it just a little bit, then I'm done.
All right,
move it up just a little bit.
Where you want to go to?
Keep going. All right, right there. Wait a minute. This is my basketball team, our basketball team that we coach. You can play it right there.
And other STEM programs. We'll also have young Black boys that are coming out of placement, juvenile placement. They'll be in apprenticeship programs. So we're working on many different things here in the city of Philadelphia. And if all goes well, Urban Nerds will be creating other chapters in other cities, such as Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Newark, New Jersey. So Urban Nerds is working behind the scenes.
We had 55 kids at the Black Wax Museum in Baltimore last year.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back. So it's not me just one. No, this is what we're doing. We got them from 25 down to 10. And like I said, we get the funding ourselves, and we go do the work. But like I said, if you check the views on this video that we put up for everybody to see, where they say, well, Chicago, we tired of real nigga culture. Well, here's anti-real nigga culture right here. You know what I mean? So that's all I wanted them to see. I just wanted them to see, like, we go into prisons, we do a little bit of every goddamn thing. And you can subscribe to the channel, you can donate. You can do whatever. We ain't just, and when you donate, because I know how Black people are, you ain't giving me the money. You donating to the foundation. And don't go in George Macon's pocket. It don't go in my pocket. We got a board. We got everything. It don't go to me. It's a 501c3 nonprofit. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted just to show a little something. Because sometimes you do get a little, you get beat down, King.
Yeah,
John, you get beat down because it's not that you want to be seen amongst people, but in order for it to grow, you got to be seen amongst people.
Salute.
People got
to salute.
Yeah, people got to see it. People got to know. So I'm not a jealous person, but I just think that when you've been in these spaces, as long as I've been in these spaces in Waxstone, I've been in this space a long time, and you doing the work, and only 100 people show up, and then you watch Jay Prince video get 80,000 or 350,000 views. You like, damn. What am I doing this shit for?
Exactly, bro. I said that yesterday. The culture of our people, we're more attracted to controversy than we are to civility. We're more about image than integrity, bro. And when we about that, man, we ain't got nothing. we ain't gonna have nothing, bro. We should be teaching our people codes, and code 1 is to do for self. Once you become a collective and do for self, you can eliminate most of our social problems in this social construct that we have to admit that we don't design.
Yeah.
So it takes love, man.
So
and anything we love, we act on. Anything you claim you love, we act on. You don't own a home or the apartment you renting, but you own a car out front. So you're a killer nigga over the car. but you won't claim the sidewalk of the community you live in.
Nope.
See? So it's that mentality, that culture has bred this mentality. And sociology has laws. And one of the laws in sociology, bro, if you can influence or empower or enforce a behavior on a people for 3 generations, they will create the system themselves to perpetuate such abuse upon themselves without your involvement. We have 20 generations of that. And we have made no attempt to collectively resolve the problem. And that's where we have to start, loving ourselves as ourselves and becoming one to do for self.
Indeed.
It's hard. It's hard. But we still getting it done regardless. We're gonna get it done regardless.
Facts.
I just know with social media where you have a global reach, it's easier because my dream is to I titled Urban Nerds Worldwide because by next year I actually want to take my kids to Africa. And I want to take them to London and France because one of my partners, I got a connection going on with a lot of the black the black folks down over there in the UK and in France. So I want to connect with them.
Yeah, I know you talked to O'Shea, man. I know O'Shea's supporting you too, man. So that's a good look.
Yeah, absolutely.
AG, we gotta connect because one of my partners, he has a school, bro, and he's been doing it for about 20-some years. And he takes the children twice a year to Africa.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
George Maker, somebody say something to you.
Yeah, I'm telling Hooper now. Hooper, the link right there. You can support through PayPal or Venmo right there on the website. I'm gonna put the link back. The link is right there on the website. Venmo or PayPal. You can support right there. On the thing.
Hey, G, Born got your math, G?
I don't know. I'll put it in the back chat. I'll put it in the private chat real quick.
True indeed. Hey, Born, get the guard math because when I come get you, we can come through. I definitely got to connect with G. G, I got to connect with you, person to person because we right here next to each other. You understand?
Yep.
And we can definitely help each other programs and definitely expand what you're doing. Because our mentoring program is adolescent and adult rehabilitation, lifestyle condition. And that coincides with your program, not to mention cross-referencing all our ideas and techniques that we're using in the similar neighboring communities. So I want to get with my brother ASAP.
Yeah, because
I got it. I'm gonna put my info, my math in there too. My problem is this, G. I've been doing this since I was 11 years old. You feel me? And I lived a life adverse to it, but mostly as an advocate for it. So I don't know the internet. You feel me? And a lot of people are, I'm taking a crash course on conducting a podcast because it's important to do it right when you're doing it. However, not knowing the internet, but having viable content that's good for your people is good to share it on the internet, regardless of what platform we're on.
Yeah.
So I strive to share my content with my brothers, and I'm learning the psychology of the internet because we're dealing with a lot of psychiatry when dealing with people on the internet. However, our work is important and it got to be shared, especially on the internet, because it's our main road and vehicle of communication now in 2023.
Yeah, we have the thing is with the internet, what I was telling one of my other homies from North Philly, they got a program. You can actually reach a further hand. And like my thing is I want to get Urban Nerds. I want to get my program in Baltimore. I want to get it to Baltimore. I want to get it up in Newark, New Jersey. So the thing was establishing it, getting it strong, establishing it here in Philadelphia, and then branching it out into different aspects because of what it is that we're trying to do. Right now we're trying to get what was it? We have our trips, but then we need another 42,000. We got to add it up for a coding camp. I wanted to get the kids. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get funding for the kids to go to University of Pennsylvania coding camp. But somebody told me, or somebody I'm close to was like, no, man, go get that money, man, and hire you a teacher and do it yourself. Do it yourself because you'll always get the money for that. Get the computers donated to you. Get a little space and do the coding camps yourself. Get the money and hire the people. But I want to create a coding camp for our people. And the thing is, we got to use these spaces now to our advantage as to how it can benefit the black man and black woman. Fuck Jay Prince and all that. I don't care nothing about that, man. We had 542 homicides last year, man. We got 71 now, and we ain't even got 71 days. So I ain't got time to be beefing with the black man because I know the black man number one hater today is the goddamn black man. So my thing is I'm gonna stay away from that. And if you guys want to help with what we got going on, you can help there. Listen, y'all can stop arguing amongst each other. Come help Urban Nerds. That's my motto. Hassan Campbell, Jay Prince, all y'all come help Urban Nerds and let's get an Urban Nerds in Houston. Let's get an Urban Nerds over there in the goddamn Bronx. If y'all really for the people. That's what it gotta be.
Indeed. Well, I could my boy Wally Dixon, he got this basketball program that he's doing in North and Elizabeth and Rosella Linden right now. So I could hook you up with him, and y'all probably could main event. He played &1, so he's doing it right now. So I got him. I got my boy.
Main event.
I got my boy Lance Elbridge Jackson. He used to play for the Charlotte Hornets. I could get you in contact with him too because he got triple threat. You know what I'm saying? It's for the youth. He got basketball teams. He a coach, a referee. You know what I'm saying? He giving back to the community too out of Linden right now. So. You know what I'm saying? We can get together. I'll hook you up with them, bro, because they doing what you're doing right now too, bro. And that'd be good. You can market that shit across the globe. You know what I mean?
Yep. So. Yeah, and that's the whole thing in a nutshell. Like I said, I want to get, and I titled Urban Nerds because my end goal, I want to take kids from North Philly, South Philly, Southwest Philly, Jersey, and take them around the world. I want them to see the world. I want them to know that it's a greater world than just the block that they grew up on. Some of these kids never been out of West Philly, but just imagine you take a kid that never been out of West Philly to goddamn Ghana or Egypt. You take them to
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Of
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
That's the idea, man. That's
something like that going on. G, that's that exposure that changes the mindset and the activity of our children. And once we do that, bro, just that small exposure, that one thing in their lives, change their whole outlook on how they function going forward in life. And when we have that, we're giving back our responsible duty to the next generation coming behind us. And that's what we're missing. On my behalf, we've been doing it backwards. Like we just been doing, not constructively according to social design, like having a 501c3, getting grants, getting funding, and doing these things to maximize the effort of what we intend to do. So I think it's imperative that now we do, which I am and have done, is going through the steps to secure those positions so that we can now garner the funds from varying contributors to get it done, especially first from the street, because that's the only place we've been getting it from.
Man, and it don't even, I'm gonna tell you, John, honestly, listen, if you just say, like, we get 10,000 people watching you. Imagine if everybody gave $1. Imagine if everybody gave $2.
Facts.
Like,
bro, I was taught it's Cecil says a Jamaican proverb, many hands make small work. So no job is too big if we all put our hand in it and get it done. It's only stressful when just one or two or three, a few hands is being done. Many hands make small work. Yeah, and that should be a motto or a function or a rule, a law, a principle in our community as a code.
See,
Everybody do.
One thing I learned when I was in the game, you know, being African American and Cuban, I seen my uncle down here in Philly, but he had tentacles all the way up to Boston, down to Florida, all the way over into Kentucky. And as a youngster, I would wonder, like, damn, how the fuck how he do that, right? And it started from the basement where he was in the 70s and just branched out. He became a kingpin, right? And it was all for the wrong reasons. But I learned a long time ago that whether you in the boardroom or on the block, business is all the same. The application of it is the same. So the thing is, in doing it here, I say, okay, how can I advance this program and create a model where other brothers and sisters can see it done through the social media, because now we have it. So how can I start from Philly and we have investors, not from corporations, but from the people, from all the way from Boston down to Florida over to Kentucky, where everybody giving $1 or $5 and they seeing the benefit. But then the brothers in Jersey, the brothers down in Kentucky, the sisters in Chicago, they can start doing it. So now it becomes a movement where people just say, you know what, I'm gonna give $5 a month to here. Just imagine y'all organization, if y'all had 2,000 people giving y'all $5 a month.
I was about to say 10 cents a day.
That's it.
So it's 10 cents a day, man. Give 10 cents a day to your people. And it's nothing, because you spend that at the store when you go buy spring water once a day. You buy that, spend that on a cup of coffee.
But we don't give it that way.
What was her name? That lady, remember the white lady? She was like, for a price of a cup of coffee, you can feed a human. Like, remember she used to say that? And she was right. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, man, we can take care of our people. And we just got to get the ideology of doing for self.
But I told the parents, you know, when we were in the prisons, I told the kids, there's a kid that just got locked up with a gun in my son's school. I posted a video. His father works at a hospital. He's like I don't know if he's a doctor or something. But I was in the school and I told him, I said, listen, give me all those kids, all the kids that y'all that's the trouble. Give them to me. Give them to me in my organization. We got them. Don't even worry about it. Just give them to me. Make sure we get some funding. Just give them to me. Y'all want to throw them away? You can't deal with them. I guarantee you when I'm done with them in 6 months, they'll be all right. Yeah, because we have mechanisms set in place already. The thing is, like I said, the same way I watch my uncle have different branches up and down the East Coast. And I told myself, I said, man, we can do the same thing, especially with this social media, but now just in a positive way. Business, it's all the same. So, but the thing is, you have to get it out there where people can see it. People in Kentucky or Arkansas don't know George Macon yet, but they will when they see us. So we gotta, as Black men and women, we gotta stop hating on each other, and we have to start supporting each other and pushing each other the way we should, because it's a benefit to all of us. And when you had these type of conversations, I watched when I first came in, it was 233 people in the chat. We start having these conversations about Black men that's doing work and go down to 107, because this is the mindset of our people. And like Khalid Muhammad said, we in a battle for the minds of our people.
Bro, I'll tell you something, bro. 111 people
is enough.
11 people is enough. 5 people is enough. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So the word gonna get out regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, because I believe that if it only take 1 or 2 people to get out, and those people get out, they care about the other organizations. Yo, when they get in the accolades, they say, well, it ain't just me, because I hate the fact that they always show Chicago, and man, East St. Louis is 100 times worse than Chicago.
East St. Louis is off the chain.
They don't mention East St. Louis and Kansas City, man.
I lived in St. Louis, bro. St. Louis was
bad.
rough. Yeah.
Montgomery, Alabama. There's only like 200,000 people. They be having 130 homicides. Like it's unbelievable down there. So the thing is, I hate the fact that they only talk about Chicago murder, but they don't never show you the people on the ground in Chicago that's working every day.
Yeah, they talk about Chicago. They talk about
Chicago. True indeed.
They talk about Philly. They talk about New Jersey. They talk about Baltimore, Maryland. They talk about DC. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what it is? It's like the plantation glorification syndrome, bro. And I'm gonna be in Chicago, inshallah, next week for Savior's Day weekend. And when you go there, you see all of this stuff that's happening in the communities, but none of it makes the news.
Nope.
None of it makes the internet programs, and none of it makes the celebrities' tongue. The problem is we keep culturing our own demise, bro. We keep celebrating our own ignorance. And because of that, we're attracted to the wrong things. When you have knowledge of self, you got a love for self. When you got a love for self, you respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, you demand respect from others. And you do that by constructively creating and doing for self.
Yep.
That's what we got to do, bro.
Yeah, it gets tiresome, man. Like they talk about all the stuff in the Bronx. I guarantee you, we all went to the Bronx right now. You'll see organizations in the Bronx right now, outside on the ground. Like I give you one down over here in Philly, right? If you go down to the Badlands, down Kensington, and you see all the Dope Fiend Park. You see, I was down there on the ground. You see them. If you go from corner to corner, you're gonna see different organizations out there. They don't never show them. They just show the Dope Fiends. They down there complaining about the city. They down there telling people, trying to help the people. Don't nobody say they don't. It's just. But this is the thing. I don't expect our open enemy to do it. But I'm talking about people. Like, what are y'all doing?
Right. It's us. We don't need nobody else. All we need to start doing.
A lot of people don't think you got an open enemy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Too.
We won't identify them though. That's where the coward is coming. That's what Charleston White was saying. Y'all want to talk crazy to each other. And I keep telling us we are just black people in white. We just white people in black skin, bro. We be doing all the things that a white person would do in regular life. We look at a black person and hate them. We ain't got no reason to dislike them, don't trust them, interact with them based on the philosophy that's been ingrained in us. So we have to stop that and start loving who we are. And then that will start changing who we are. We got to start doing it.
You know,
Instead of loving things.
You know what I think though, Josh? What I practiced in 2023, and I was listening to a lot of Khalid Muhammad speeches.
Sure.
Because I agree with everything you just said, right? Everything that you said.
R.I.P. Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
Yeah, I got a different approach. I agree with everything you said, and I want everything to be the way you said it, but I'm gonna take a different approach to get to it, right? My approach now is I'm not trying to. Let me say it the right way. The way I used to try to wake these people up, I don't do it no more. You know what I try to do? I'm trying to unify people that's doing what I'm doing, and we become a unified front against the systems that's destroying the minds of our people. So now what happens is if I can get brothers that's doing what I'm doing across America the same way. See, I'll give you an example. If I had Carlos give me 400 keys, I can go to West Philly and I can form a team. I can go up to New York and I can move these keys up and down. Dudes will be with me. But if I got 400 ideas as to how we're gonna clean the community, the room get empty real quick. So how do I get the brothers that's doing what I'm doing working together in unison to the point where we create a new consciousness? We have to recreate the consciousness to get the people to love themselves. And when Khalid said, if I can't feed you, I can't teach you.
Facts.
So my thing is, I'm walking past the sleep people to the people that's doing what I'm doing till we become an army. So now when we hit the block, everybody want to be a part of what we doing because it's the thing to do that. So we have to create this. We have to turn this consciousness into a thing, a movement. It has to go from words to actions to it become a we. Because right now we're not a we. So what I noticed was, just like on the block, I'm not worrying about the sleep people. I got to get the woke people for us to become a we. Once we become a we can start drawing the people in. Elijah Muhammad became who he was when his army was formed. When it was just an idea, nobody knew Elijah. But once his army was formed and people saw the power behind it, they said, "Oh, okay, I'll be with you." So we have to, from Philly to Florida to Chicago, we have to start linking up with other people that's doing what we're doing, and we have to become a we. Until we do that, we're never going to be able to get to what you just said. We're not going to be able to get there. So
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And I formulate it as a hand that's becoming a fish. We need these different constructs to form the structure.
Yes.
And also, it's always a blessing, bro, for us to see things from a universal pattern to create one destination. And I just seen 7 is 5 plus 2. You just explained 7 is 6 plus 1. We'll have someone else that'll explain 7, 4 plus 3. And then that, as long as we can agree that we got 7, that's the goal and that's the mission. The different techniques has to have the same resolve. And it's important. And it shouldn't end whether it's creed, color, race, religion, preference. None of those things should dominate the fact that we all agree that we are destined for 7 in our calculation and our activity of something.
Absolutely. And look at this, John, because people can say whether you like Elijah Muhammad or not, right? Or Marcus Garvey, right? You know what I see? When I studied them, they started something from nothing on the block and it went worldwide. So it went from words to a we. See, because a lot of times we use that word we loosely. Well, we, and I'm like, who is the we? What do you mean? We ain't no we over here, it's individuals.
That's right.
The nation of Islam became a we.
Right.
It became a we. You can see actual men and women moving together with the same thought process, whether you like them or not. It's a we. That's what we have to do.
And we still do, and we have a saying, that word once again, but we couple it. And an elder taught me this about 30 years ago. He said, I never speak about people individually, so I always say us, we. And when saying that, he always reminded me to speak of Black people as a collective. And that's a problem with our psyche. We often separate who we are as a people in our verbiage, thus separating our intent of exercise and activity and improving ourselves. So you're absolutely 100% right. We have to become a we so that as an army, we can move forward to make a change for our people effectively and our children won't suffer.
Yeah, because the we is outside, the real niggas and the bad bitches. Like when you can have a stream and you got 3,000 and 4,000 people in there, you talking about real nigga culture and gossiping and trying to solve cases. The people don't know that you become a we. You are a we, and the idea and the movement that's destroying the people. So now I'm studying this. I'm looking at it. I'm listening to what Khalid was saying. I'm looking at Elijah Muhammad. I'm looking at Marcus Garvey, and I'm even in the street with street organizations. How did he go from a broke dude to a multi-millionaire to the feds? Right? He started off here with nothing. He created something, and all his guys was working together on the idea. Just think about it, right? I'm using a street analogy. How is it that I can be in North Carolina in the basement somewhere counting money around killers, and I'm from 500 miles north, but nothing happens to me because we all moving together on the same idea? It's negative, but it's business, and we all have the same agenda. So I'm safe. Can we?
And we don't involve the outsiders.
That's right. So
that's the success.
So people are saying, "Well, damn, bro, you was down there with them, and nothing happened to you." Yeah. Because I'm part of such and such organization, and I was sent down there to do business with them, and we all got the same agenda. We all got the same idea. So what I'm saying is, if I can do it that way, why can't I do it the other way? I told the Most High that I'll change my life, and He told me I was told that I'll get it all back. If I just give it to God, and God will give it back to you. So I gave it to God, and now I'm using my analogy on how to create.
Real talk, George. Real talk. I like that.
Yeah,
give it to God, man.
I was told by a brother from the Nation of Islam in prison, Zachary Ricketts. He said, "Bro, give it all back to God, and God will give it back to you." And he said, I was told. I didn't believe him, right? For about 20 years, I didn't believe it until God kept kicking me in my behind, and finally I went and was obedient and went and did my job. So now I'm showing you my obedience to God, because God sent one of His representatives, Zachary Ricketts, to come bring me information in a prison cell at 3:00 in the morning. He said, "Do this." So I went and did this, and my analogy is the same way I acquired money back then. I know I can do it now using the same tools that I used in the streets, just now for a positive cause. So if I can be in why can't I be in North Carolina now with urban nerds? The same way I was in North Carolina collecting money. Why can't I be in Arkansas? Why can't the brothers invite me to California, South Central, wherever for the Urban Nerds program? It's already, it's already thought of. It's already done. It's just now have to be manifested. I'm already doing it here. It's just being obedient and doing the assignment. That's it.
Yep. Hey, G, the benefit of unity, G? My son was involved in a serious situation in Memphis, Tennessee, last May. And when the brothers were speaking earlier about Jay Prince having people check in, when I went to Memphis as an FOI, I checked in with the captain that was in that city.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit of me checking in with that captain was that he placed me with the #1 criminal defense lawyer for federal cases in Memphis, Tennessee, which happened to be his first cousin. Those activities allowed my son to be defended properly and exonerated of a serious charge that could have sent him to prison for nearly, most of his life. So the activity of unity, brotherhood, and the same mindset, the same mission, that's an example of it. And we have to exercise that throughout our people, but first amongst ourselves that are already of one mind, as you said, become a we, and then we can enforce action from others.
Yeah, we got to become a we. And I'm telling you, I thought about it. I sat in a cell with the brother from the Nation of Islam. That was the first person that was able to talk to me. And I never joined the Nation of Islam. He never asked me to. All he wanted me to do was change my life and get closer to God. I'll never forget it. He told me, he said, you're going to go where God take you to. He said, if God wants you to be, he said, if Allah wants you to be in the Nation of Islam, you'll be. He said, but it's not up to me. That's why I respected him. He didn't try to force me to do anything. He said,
hey, G, that's principle. That's principle, G. Mm-hmm. That's because most of our people don't realize we've been tricked by the outside, the open enemy. However, the Nation of Islam is just a military. See, I had to go to the Nation of Islam, bro. I had all of this knowledge. I had all of this so-called understanding, but I wasn't living a disciplined life. So I had to go somewhere where they was going to make me accountable for my erroneous or my mistakable ways.
Yeah.
So in the nation, like now when I go in the hood, bro, nobody looks at me as they used to. So now what people used to assume was fear, it's now respect. And if I go back to that one moment, these will eat me alive, bro. If I go back out there and try to be the dude that I successfully have come from. That's how you're successful as an OG. You stand on what you once did, bro, but you also stand on the principle of your change. And you make that enforceable around with everyone that's around you, especially the youth coming behind you. And that's what upsets me about these niggas that's running around here for perpetrating this fraud, bro. If you really lived it, you don't want it for the next man. You want less and want more
mob
for
ties.
the next man.
Forget mob ties. This God ties. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And G, you in the nation, G, because that's what it is. The Nation of Islam is just the nation of our people.
He told me that. I guess it's funny you said it. He told me that. He said, because we was in a cell one day and he got up to pray. I was like, you gonna try to make me join the nation? He was like, no, I'm not. He said, if
nah.
He said,
most people think that though.
Yeah, he said if that's the law's will, then that's where you'll be. So
even like with me, I've been in 5% Nation all my life. My father was a minister in the Nation of Islam, and he told me he trained me. He gave me the lessons to go join the 5% Nation because he said the Nation of Islam wasn't for me. He said the 5% Nation is for you.
Right.
That's what I did. It was all my birth. You know what I'm saying? So I built with my cousin Yusuf Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? He's a captain in the Nation of Islam.
Born. One thing our people don't know is that the definition of the word Islam. Islam, by original definition, is just the nature of the black man. But it's the nature of the black man that we gave as instruction to the uncivilized people of the planet as a religion 1,400 years ago. But we've always been people that submit to do the will of God, the Most High. We've always been that people. We've just been tricked, fooled, and bamboozled into being other than ourselves, which has made us into little devils for the minions of Satan.
Hey, John, look, John, I'm gonna tell you, it's funny. because he said to me, I remember he passed away now. He said to me, Zachary, and this is the crazy thing, right? On the streets, he was getting high, right? And he said, "Oh, Allah spanked me and punished me and set me down, so I can get myself back together." Because if you'd have talked to this man was brilliant. I'm like, you was getting high? How? You know what I mean? And he told me, he said something to me. He said, I can't convert you to Islam or nothing. He said, this is what he said to me, John, at that time. I was about 22 at the time. He said, right now I'm just planting a seed because you ain't gonna listen right now.
Right.
Back out there, you're gonna do everything opposite of what I told you. But I'm gonna tell you one thing he said you can't he said you can't unsee what you done saw or unlearn what you done learned. He said, so I just planted the seed. Now it's like 30-something years later, I'm still mentioning this man's name because I remember everything that he said to me. Everything.
That's a fact. That's actual fact.
He planted a seed in me, and he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. So when I say I'm being like you said, mob ties, God ties, what you see without the videos y'all saw me doing now, that's me being obedient to God. Because I was told by him that if you give it all up, God will give it all back to you. And he told me, and I was like, man, what you talking about? Man, God, give me what? I didn't understand it now, but I understand at 48. I understand it now because now I know what the assignment is, though, John. I didn't know what the assignment was yet. It took 30 years to learn what the assignment was. So I got them children, and I figured, damn, I sold drugs and doing this. I don't have to sell drugs to still do it this way. It's a little bit more work, but it's more gratifying because guess what? My community, the children benefit, the community benefit, and as a black man, I'm standing on my square now.
Peace, y'all.
Facts. G, word is bond, G. That's the difference between those that elevate and mature in the science and those that fall victim.
Yo, we got my brother. I know the guy in here. Peace, guy.
Peace to the guys, man. Peace to the brothers, man. I just wanted to come on, man. Definitely, just to definitely give George Macon his flowers, man, while he's still here, bro. Because I've seen George Macon around for a long time, from just Sinetta channel and going over there building with them brothers, and just doing work, man, and just putting his everything he manifests into the physical reality, right? So this brother been doing it for a long time, and like I said, he done been on the panel with us a couple of times. And you know how we build over there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the history, we might not agree everything with the history, but as far as like us moving forward, we're right on point. We always been on point. And I definitely like what you were saying, like how you mentoring them, the youth. And like I said, everybody not cut out for that, right? Because you still got some grown men who still got emotional issues that will still will still display some of them characteristics that them young teenagers display. You know what I'm saying? So, to have patience, because most people ain't got patience with their kids, man. A lot of people I see now don't even got, you know what I'm saying? And then what happens? Their kids get sent to you.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? So they have to, they don't have patience for their kids. They haven't taken no type of therapy to where they can learn that, you have to put the child before you. You know what I'm saying? Once you agree to bring a child into this universe or in this reality, you definitely got to put the child's well-being and first before your own personal well-being. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, shout out to you, man. I definitely like the programs. I'm in Newark, so I live in Irvington, but Newark right here. But I would definitely like to get down with that, because I had a little thing where I was going to the youth house in Newark, and I got a couple of them kids about. I got like six of them. I mean, it's hundreds of them in there, but it's not for everybody. Everybody got their own time when they gonna come into this understanding, man. Because it's like,
look, just remember, right? I was telling a story about my OG Zachary in the prison cell. You know what's funny? All of us in here is over 40. We are the Zachary Ricketts now to the young bucks. Yep. We the OGs now. I was 22 when God sent him in the physical form and give me the information. to give me to bring warning to my life. I was 22. I'm 48 now. So if I'm talking to a 22-year-old, I'm 48. I'm him.
Yep. And it's enough of us. It's enough of us who went through our own trials and tribulations to be able to help these kids out here, man. Because of these same kids who don't got fathers, then it's up to the brothers in the community. Because we all say this, right? I just say this for example, right? So let's say, you know, all right, the gangs and all the shit that's in the community, right? And how that conflicts with the regular people who reside in the community who ain't got no part of that, right? It's actually not up to the police to come in here and deal with them. It's up to the men in the community to deal with them. When we got a problem with the police, then guess who the fuck's supposed to be going in there talking to these kids and being their father figure? Because a lot of these niggas don't have fathers. Their mother, they run all over their mother. Their mother don't have the testosterone to really combat with a male. Like you have to match that testosterone with the testosterone that they exhibiting and show them, look, man, I'm more of a man than you, and you're not gonna get that off on me.
Right. And if they're in the environment of a real man, then they already understand that because you feel that energy. A man don't even have to tell a young adolescent that. He automatically feels that energy. And my bro, you in Jersey, I'm in the prison, juvenile corrections, mentoring connect is through New Jersey Junior Achievement. And my info is in the back chat.
Put it in the private chat, God, if you get a chance.
That's what I did. That's what mine is the 609 number. Under oh damn, it's not in there no more, but I'm gonna put it back in there. But hit my math and hit me up because I can connect you to my man in the North Jersey sector. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. And I've been talking to Rise, right? I've been you know, I go down there. I was talking to Rise. I used to go to the men's meeting in City Hall, and you know, so like a lot of programs, like so in Newark, right? We got what's the fucking councilman name?
Hey, real quick, I gotta go, y'all. So thanks for having me on. Peace to everybody on the panel. We'll pick up.
Peace.
Hey, G, I'm gonna hit you up, G.
Okay, all right. I'll be listening on the phone.
Definitely be safe. Be safe, G, man. Definitely. So we got one vocationary school in Newark, and I think it's what's the name, Rice, Senator Rice or his son got the building, but it's a vocational school, right? And like even on that side, like it's more Latinos over there, like in North Newark, and it's like in between North Newark and in between like Central Newark, right? And a lot of Latino, and then, like I said, no offense to them, but you know, we indigenous, we get first dibs because of the situation. The situation was pointed on us. A lot of people move in our communities, and by default, they experience the shit that we experience. You know,
but see, that's the point. That's the point, though, God. They moving as a they, as a them. We don't have a we. You feel me? And that's what gives the defense to that very situation. When we start having a we, then we can start functioning as a unit and take advantage of such economic advantage. Because just look at this. If we took advantage of everything that we give others, we would have more than everybody else. The only reason everybody else have more is because we give it to them.
They see the problem though. We haven't observed that it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You only gonna come up with a solution once you realize that there's a problem, and you may find find a temporary solution to the problem, but you have to realize that this is an ongoing problem, and as long as you acquiesce to the conditions that they put out there, you're gonna be the victim. You know what I'm saying?
You said it though. The bad part is that what is it too late when they actually realize?
It's only too late. It might be too late for certain generations, but the new generation now, like I'm quite sure you got grandkids or you got you know what I'm saying. So I'm quite sure you're a totally different man than you was in your 20s.
So
And like I said, and a lot of it is through, acquiescing. And I say this, like, for me personally, right? I went through Talbot Hall when I was locked up, right? And Bo Robinson, right? So I always I always try to maintain my status because I know mad people, so I ain't got no real reason to be getting into no drama. I ain't part of no
you was in Bo
gang.
Robinson house?
Yeah. I was in Bo Robinson. I was in. I know God probably been there before. You said you was in Southwoods.
I was in Bo Robinson and I was in Talbot Hall.
So
I was
look,
in Southwoods, I was in Southern State, I was in Trenton, I was in Rawway. You know what I'm saying?
but one thing I say this, right? See, like this what I got. This is what I got smart on. I got smart on some of the philosophies. Like, boom, in Bo Robinson, they got these signs, right?
Yeah,
And these signs are really psychological examples of what you don't want to be. But you got so many niggas trying to play cool, man. Fuck this programming shit. Fuck it. And look, I was ducking the programming shit too.
Bro,
But
I was
there's
the
certain.
head expediter, bro. I was the head expediter in Bo Robinson, bro.
What year was you there, Bo? I was there
in Bo Robinson.
2006.
I was there 2002.
I was there. Well, I was in Talbot Hall too because I went to Telly House twice, right? But and I went to Harbor House, and I liked it. Harbor House is in Hoboken. That shit is right in the middle of the town, bro. Like, so I used to work at Newport Mall, take the light rail from It was a totally different scenery for me. Like, I wasn't in North. I'm looking at how regular people, you know what I'm saying, and how, how they interact. And I'm like, yo, this is how we supposed to be living. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, halfway house on my block, I got locked up on both times, bro.
They put me in Ballantyne House on Westminster Ave. That's the block that I got all my charges.
Ballantyne House is what's the name? That's a what the fuck they call that? That's a work. That's a work release. Workhouse. A workhouse like Q House was.
Yeah.
It's like Q House, yeah.
Yeah, I was, man, yeah. Ballantyne House was cool, bro.
Yeah. No, I remember that was a house. It was a whole house. I remember seeing that shit. Yeah.
Because in New York they call them, work release and transition house.
Hell yeah. But when I was in there, them signs start making sense. Like, and even some of the philosophies, like, you know what I'm saying, attitudes, and the seven habits of highly effective people, the 17 tactics. These are real philosophies, psychological philosophies that people who pay a lot of money got access to this type of shit.
And that serve as laws of our social construct.
Bro, that's right. When you start getting the Robert Greens and all of these people who be promoting this psychological shit, you start seeing a lot of that stuff that you seen that was in some of these assessment centers and halfway houses in that literature. But see, what they doing is this, right? They're betting against us. They're betting against us because they know a lot of niggas don't want to accept change. And they're betting against it. I bet you all of this stuff, we're putting the top clinical stuff to help people change that they got in drug programs, what the fuck is I can't think of the Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholic Anonymous. These are the top clinical philosophies that a lot of them people use. And even when you hear about these entertainers, when they be going away for 2 weeks to get off of drugs and shit, this is the same shit that they program them with. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, and they bet against us. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but they provide them with the resources in the environment to benefit from that same mental training. With us, they just put us back out in the wilderness and expect us to be civil amongst savages. And that's what we don't realize, my brother.
But you know what, though?
Breakdown.
You know what, though, God? I tell you like this, though, right? For everybody, that ain't the case, man. Everybody always get around somebody. See, all right, so boom, so when you in them spots, you got the niggas who running with the gangs. Then you got the niggas who running with their town. Then you got the niggas who just stay to themselves and already realize, nigga, I'm out of here, nigga. I'm not coming back here. And you fools that saying you got another bid in you, sayonara, nigga. I won't be out there with the women. And whatever I need, whatever I need to do to achieve that, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We all looked at the nerds in school and the niggas who became police officers and all this type of shit. Like, you know, I mean, like my daughter, like I would never let them join the army or law enforcement or none of that shit or whatever. But if I had a son, I might tell him to go to the army so he can learn some fucking discipline. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not a military-minded individual to install that into him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the same way we went to prison, niggas go to the military.
Right? Well, you should go to the military to prevent from going to prison.
I mean, and that still what should be going on. Yeah,
that's the way it used to be, bro. But you know, it's deep, bro. I was giving a class, right, in the mentoring class. You know what I told the young brothers, man? Why don't y'all go? I said, why don't y'all join the military if you're not going to go to seek college or vocational training to position yourself in life? They said, nah, man, we're gonna go to war and get shot at. I said, yes. However, you got insurance for yourself, any children that you have education coming after you serve your term, and you out here getting shot and killed.
Exactly, and you get a good pension too.
Bro, it's
different for us, Muhammad.
One of the boys that I told that to, bro, guess what happened?
Yeah.
6 months later.
He went in and wrote.
6 months later, after I had that clash with them and took him and two other brothers to a recruiter. 6 months later, bro, he was shot twice in the street fights.
See?
He
got staples in his stomach. Probably got.
Word is born. You ain't lying. I'm talking about 12 staples, bro, because he was shot through the back and it came out through the front. And I told him, I said, look, he telling me now, damn, I got shot for free with no medical.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was do what I was supposed to do then.
You gotta go get charity care. You gotta go get charity care. But see, you know what it is too, Muhammad, is this, right? That you don't have enough strong men around you. A lot of these niggas out here that's still trying to be in their 20s and shit, trying to be cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're still keeping that persona. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even, like, word up. I wear sneakers and all that shit, Jordans and all that shit, but I had to change my whole setup up, man. I had to start buying more mature stuff. I'm 47 years old. I don't want one of these niggas to think I'm one of their age. You know what I'm saying? Or think I'm their peer to where you going.
Exactly.
I'm commanding respect when you see me. Like, it's not even negotiable. You know what I'm saying? It's not up for the.
And you know what's deep, God? I just told him earlier. It starts with self-respect.
Yeah.
I keep gaiters the same colors as my sneakers, the same as many. I got suits to match sweatsuits. I got jeans and all that other shit too. But I dress like a complete man, and I treat others as a man.
And people see your mannerisms when you do your travels. They can tell that you ain't, you know, they can't read you. See, a lot of motherfuckers is readable, and some other, you know what I'm saying, they can't read you, so a person really don't know how to approach you until they see you experience some type of characteristics to where you might be an approachable person. But I say this though, right? Like when I was locked up, I got my GED. They was offering that shit. I said, man, fuck this. I'm going to class. I went to class every day. I got 3 degrees, man. I got associates, a bachelor's, and I have an MBA, right? And I'm not saying, listen, I started going to school because them niggas was giving me checks. I'm like, man, fuck, them niggas give me $3,000 every motherfucking semester, nigga. I'm there, nigga. Bro, look, and I went to Montclair State. I went to school to be a dietitian. I got an associate's in culinary, so I'm a chef. I used to teach at Hassan County Community College, right? And I used to get all the Jersey City kids coming in, and these little niggas was terrible. But nonetheless, though, I went to school to be a dietitian, right? These niggas was paying me to go to school, and I'm like, man, I'm there. $3,000 an extra $6 grand that's untaxable. a year, I'm taking that money grip, and I'm there in the classes. None of these niggas know my story. They don't know I've ever been to jail. They treat, you know what I'm saying? I'm among all types of individuals, Indians, Chinese, white people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's only a few of us in them chairs, and I have to kind of sometimes ask, like, because a lot of them are Africans.
Yeah.
So I'm listening for the last names. That's what I'm listening for. Oh, her name Williams. Okay, all right, that's a nigga. Okay,
brothers. I'm sorry, I gotta end this right now, man. This is a great bill. I'm glad you brothers came up to build me.
Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hit both of y'all brothers up, man. I got y'all math in the back.
Yeah. Definitely hit my math, and I'm gonna get your math, and then I'm gonna connect you with my connected